Okay, so for whatever reason,
Green light. Go, go, go.
we've got a green, and Farmer was gone. Farmer was gone. I'll be interesting to see. So Farmer has received a drive-through penalty for a jump start.
You would have expected so. It was just.
It was too fast, and look, I think Josh has been caught napping. I think based on the fact that Farmer jumped, and John McDonald has got him already. Wow. So Farmer's probably going to want to scramble out here with me, Davo, and get in and get this drive-through done pretty quickly.
Oh, you'd think so. You'd think so. John's gonna, like, anybody behind him knows that he's a little bit quick off the mark, so they all know he's going in. They won't be chasing him too much. They'll be racing their own race, and John just snaps it out straight away. See Josh napping there. I'm sure they're duly warned on screen for infringements.
I tell you what,
I wouldn't know because I don't get them.
there's something that, well, probably not in this position we wouldn't, Davo, but hey, one thing just to take note of, and I'm not sure whether the boys would have been able to forecast this, or Josh has had a big lose through the chicane. He's currently in the middle of the track. Oh, good recovery, He's lost a lot of positions.
Difficult section there.
Very. Stevo doing an incredible job in the Lexus there.
Nice balance from the Lexus there as he chases down Aztec and the Ferrari. Look, it's the same picture every time as they come through that corner. They're inseparable, this pack of cars.
Yeah, we could have gone nowhere for the last 12 months, Dave. It's come back and it's the same guys playing for the same piece of real estate.
It is.
Green light, green light. Go, go, go.
And so the lights are green, and I'm not sure, but to me that overlap from the 18 car of Twiggles could have been a little bit, close.
Here we go. I think it's Josh having another crack, maybe at Perkins. Yes, the Audi down the inside.
Oh, he's close. He tried this again last lap.
Very clean stuff for his first lap.
Oh, Farmer gets it incredibly wrong under brakes and takes out Anthony Chesner with him. Twiggles has comfortably got second here, but I tell you what.
For third position here, Vedica. The old boy.
He's all over him like a robber's dog.
He's got a bit in it. The old Aston, he's got it wound up. Bit of slip on the back of the Ferrari's no slash down here. Oh, he's covering.
He's pulled out of the draft. He is a big chance here.
Oh, has it got the punch and out of the slipstream though? Oh, will the Ferrari go around that here?
Nothing John can do there, David. Absolutely nothing he can do there.
Big long corner this. A little bit bumpy on the exit here, so the exit.
John pushing hard. He doesn't want to give it up. Very tight. It's probably the cleanest start we've seen.
Green light. Go, go, go.
Green.
Pops and nose out. We've got someone off in the back.
And Henry now had tried to attack Aztec.
Aztec will not want to sit around.
Perkins on the inside to one.
Look, this was inevitable. Perkins had a crack just a few corners back. That does not surprise me.
Couldn't get it done though.
No, actually he's held his own. Just Aztec and Redding. Oh, Aztec and Josh just coming into that corner together side by side, and he just...
Oh, why we got Mitchie in the pits. Mitchie dropping down the order.
Okay, let's jump the start. Do the boys get a...
Pit windows open.
Oh, pit window's open now.
Yeah, the pit window is only open now.
So he just jumped in a little early there.
He could have. He has got his hazard lights on. I don't know what's going on there, David.
maybe he's a little premature for a young fella.
Possibly. Erkin's barrel is heating right up. But what it's actually done, it's actually allowed Himbry in there. I think you'd be doing pretty well to get round there. Big but very, very nice pressure.
Well, he's got to get past Twiggle and Ashley at the same time, because most of the track they're side by side, so that's a pretty wide load to get around. Like these mad gangster black carts. Got a few scrapes down the side there, so he's been muscling it.
Yeah, right
But,
there.
you
She's
see the boys come out here now, see where they're going to land.
got a bit of rash.
He's got a bit of rash,
Where he gets this thing off the jacks and gets out.
Yeah, he's got the Red Bull pit box.
Well, I beg to differ. I feel like it's a Penske box, really, isn't it? I mean, if we're going to be technical about it.
Okay then. I see where you're aligned.
Underneath the wing here.
See this, the last few laps. Look at them. He does it again. Can he make it stick? Frediker just holds just enough of the outside line.
He'll have the inside line down here.
He does it again.
Beautiful bit of driving by these boys.
No, he's just going to hold that 3/4 car length.
And look at this. Look at Tim Himbry. He's right on him. He stepped up. But that's a classy drive, mate, because we watched you. Unfortunately for most of the other guys, we get a lot of camera time anywhere else because you guys are putting on a hell of a show. And we wondered whether Tim Himbry in the mirror inspired you to hurry up and get that job done towards the back end, because it was the hunter becoming the hunter for a little bit.
Absolutely, looks fantastic. Turco's awesome to watch, and yeah, it looks like you were lining him up like Gentleman said all race, but just not delivering till right towards the end there. But yeah, awesome work, great to watch.
Yeah, solid, mate. Hey, hustling on the fly. As we see the cars go to grid, Davo, ready for this 24-hour timescale, 90-minute race with Twiggles on pole position, I believe. So we'll just
very close as they line up for the.
No, I'm not seeing the correct grid order. I believe there's an issue here.
Looks a bit odd there. Are you seeing Billington in first there? Underway in second. That's interesting.
So I'm not sure what's going on there. This is the first time that we've done an enduro and run a weekend format like this, and I'm not sure that the log file's gone through. We've got a grid order issue, guys.
Definitely. Yeah.
What's the plan?
Reggie, bro. After a rocket.
We'll just reassemble.
The formation there.
Roger that. Thank you. Have fun. Well, there you go. So I just heard, and I'm pretty sure our viewers probably heard, there has been a grid order issue.
Let's just see how this goes. A bit of a car park at the moment. I'm sure the boys will shuffle into position neatly enough.
Well, I hope they've got the foresight to realise they're going to have to do it after the green flag. Look at the size of that field.
It's massive, gentlemen. It's under green and counting laps, I suppose, is my next question, gentlemen. Are we,
well, we're on a time scale, so we're on a 90 minutes.
Okay, so we are currently racing, but under a caution situation until these boys come around for the next run onto the start-finish straight. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that. Look at the field come through there.
Yeah, it's incredible.
Massive. Here we go. He's holding. This is good.
He's holding 80k an hour.
He's a performer.
And he'll be on the gas any second now.
Here we go.
Comes up to the line.
Stand by, everybody.
He hasn't gone yet. He has not gone yet. The controller's up to him. And there he goes. He's on the gas. Well, he gets a good, clean getaway. I think he just timed that perfectly because he held it longer.
Look, I like his style there. He's held that right down to nearly the braking area of turn one. I think that sort of alleviated a lot of danger from turn one braking. You know, like the boys just did not have the speed up to get into too much trouble. So I think that's a good move from him for the rest of the field.
Yeah, absolutely. So just watching the field come through. Josh is pretty wide out of turn 3. They're not sure what happened there, but
these boys have been bunching up. As you see the pressure coming from behind. I think the pressure being crossing.
wow, just put a replay.
This is like throwing a wolf into a chicken pen here. Watch Crossy just try and demolish this crew here.
He's right there.
He's all over this stuff. He's come from way back.
Oh, and he gets it wrong on the curb. We've caught it. He collects the wall. Got to watch his entry here. It's an unfortunate incident because he had some serious pace coming on. Hopefully the car's all good.
Stopped it. Oh, dearie me. Oh, that's a shame he's up. Oh,
he's lost it on the grass and he's taken Jarks with him.
Situation with Bettigar. He's got him off guard. He's got the run. Headlights flashing back earlier. Still, run to the asphalt.
Luck of the rain on this windscreen in car with Aztec. It's incredibly hard for him to see. Wipers going ablaze.
Plenty of spray from the asphalt.
Wow.
This is the battle of watch at the moment. Try and stay bunched up. This is Grand Pakistano. ASRNZ ACC GT3 season. Beautiful day out there.
Grid formation looks good.
It looks tight.
And we got some green lights. Aztec getting an incredible jump at the start there. Takes it 2 twiggles up the inside of turn 1. Twiggles have the rights to the left. Aztec stays wide. Probably gives him a little more respect than he needed to there, but still hugs to the right hand sides for turns 2, 3 and 4. Twiggles faking to the inside. And Nick McIndoe having a big look. He's going to be left high and dry on the outside, but if he can sweep round here, he will live there. Thinks better of it, tucks the nose down in there. Aztec with a clean set of heels already. Rossi like a sheep suit all over Gunther at the moment.
Yeah, and here we go. Watch him on the exit here. Easily.
Mudgeway on Chestnut as well.
Will he get the McLaren's got the grunt. He's got it. He looks like he's going to do it. Fast section here.
Yep. Gunther trying to stay there on the outside. Rossi gets it done. Gunther coming back down in there. Chester with a big wiggle. Mudgy round the outside. Chester says no, I'm going to take that away. Bit of contact there. Bit of a rub. Mudgy thinking twice about maybe giving that back, or he's not really sure. Chester going into the pits. Sorts that out. Oh, he tags him all on the way in.
Yeah, unfortunate, but
so what have we got? We've got Josh, JB, Troy there. G'day Troy, don't like to set your rhythm there, mate, but we've just been watching on board with you. How's it all going?
Yeah, good. Sick of the back of the board, to be honest.
Yeah, we wondered that, mate. So I thought we'd drag you down here and see if you've got anything for him. You're certainly all over him. You're looking.
I got nothing, mate.
Oh, she's maxed out, is it?
Yep, I'm on the limit.
Rightio, so just sort of waiting for a mistake. Just keep showing him the nose, mate. He might break.
Yeah, that's the plan, but we'll see how we go.
Awesome, mate.
there.
And we've got a green light. We have.
We do have a green
Douglas dives to the inside. Josh is not covering. He's staying out wide.
The top runners really quickly sort themselves out in a position for T1 braking area. Look back a bit. See how we're looking.
There's a bit of jostling there. They all get through. They all look like they got through turn 1, 2 and 3 nicely, so that's great.
Very nice.
Welcome back, Mark Josco, looking for an outside move on Nick McIndoe. Thinks better of it, pulls out of that. McIndoe running really wide. Jossie just poking the nose up.
I don't think it's over yet.
Wow, look at this. I mean, Jossie's back and he's racy.
Sharks is sitting back there just rubbing his greasy little fingers together, just going.
He's very close.
Oh. Now we've got another VW involved.
Yes. Nick's struggling for a little bit.
Here we
Oh,
go.
the boys are in. Pit windows are open. Both of those Porsches in.
Both of them.
Oh, that must have been
how
so
was
close.
that?
Well, we've got to get a replay on that, Davo.
I'm surprised they didn't hit there. I think that actually.
And he's in, he's in.
There you go.
Oh, incredibly sideways on the way and gets a massive.
Oh.
Can he get it pulled up 50k an hour on the way in? Aztec follows him in. John McDonald follows him in.
McDonald right up behind Aztec. Who got the better running?
Nick McIndoe in as well. Yeah, I pit stopped. I was going to call before he went in that he was clearly probably the class leader at the stops. He's really got those stops though. He's got a great team behind him.
He's got a great coked up team there. They're like, they're good to go.
Jacked up on Mountain
Slow them
Dew.
up a little bit, and we see BK in the Pussycat car.
Coming up, I'm just going to jump on with Anthony Chesney. He's going to have a bird's eye view of that little battle going on, and we'll go on board with him. We might just grab him actually, because he's got plenty going on in front of him, and I promised that at some point that I'd actually grab him in the comm box and have a bit of a talk. So g'day Anthony Chesney, got you going live in the box, mate. I promised I'd going to grab you one of these days, even though you had a muted mic. How's it all going? It's pretty active in front of you.
Oh yeah, good actually. All together.
Yeah, so hey, look, those boys in full battle mode's allowed you to just jump on the back there. You might get a bit of a 2-4 or a 3-4. Good save there, mate, coming through that left-hander.
Yeah, the car's a bit of a handful. I haven't had much chance to get it sort of settled in. Set up what I like yet, but still the best I can at the moment.
Yeah, look, currently running in the
Final
final
round, it is literally bucketing down. It's a seriously wet track. We thought it was raining before. It's pissing down. Now,
That is an
look at this.
understatement.
Hey, this is proper raining. It would be interesting to see the lap times out of this quali session, as I just quickly search for the weather report, the Bureau of Meteorology on my other screen here. But yeah, look, break it down, gentlemen. What do you think? What do you think?
Oh, just if we thought there was a couple of accidents in race one, I don't know what's gonna go on here. There's an absolute shame. She's full gloss on the track.
Rolling start here. Race 2, final round. We're at Monza. ASRNZ.
And we crossed the control line, and we got a green. We're getting green. The Lexus getting a nice little jump there. He's going to have a good run down into turn 1, Davo. Be on the inside for the chicane. Who's big under brakes?
Who's big under brakes? McDonald just squeezing it. Oh,
Steve-O.
Fraser getting a tap at the back. We've got Carnage at the back.
Okay, we've got Anthony Chesney getting it really messy. I want to catch a replay on that. Oh, he gets it way crossed up out of Ascari. Lucky to save that. That's a good piece of driving there
Back
for a
to JB
guy who was
car.
great.
See how he's handling the Ferrari in 4th position at the moment.
Oh, he's really deep
Plenty
into
of
one.
footwork there. Oh, he's gone. Dearie me. We put the mocker on him. He's struggled there badly. Is that car not steering quite right? Oh, dearie me.
Oh.
Oh!
Ashley comes
Flying
across
touch.
the front of the Porsche there on the way into Parabolica.
He does. He just. Do we get a little replay of that?
Yeah.
That was.
Yep. That'll be an interesting
That
one for race control, but the first vision certainly looked like the Aztec's looking like he should be up the inside to the first of the Lesmos.
Look at it
And he
now.
turns across the front of John.
Oh dear.
No, you know,
It's Aztec. Oh, here we go. All tight. Again. Very untidy. A little bit of this stuff.
yeah.
The boys obviously trying to come to grips with the conditions. Pushing hard with the Aston. Looks a little beat up, but
Just picked up on
Yeah,
Farmer's position in the pits, and I'm not sure what he's up to, but I I didn't realise they service cars out there, so I'm not sure he's doing his famous gonna back it in somewhere. Just watching him now. Back it up a little bit. He might be looking for a car park.
Yeah, he might be just wanting to run into Woolies there or something for some toilet paper, but
Bit of panic buying for some shit wipes or something. He's certainly
need
had
to
a
back the Ferrari up so
fair
we
share
can
of shit
get
tonight.
a whole bunch of stuff in that engine bay.
G'day Jarkus, just seen you exiting pits there, mate. Great little stop there. What's the choice on the tyre, mate, if you don't mind us asking?
I'm going dries this time.
Yep.
So it goes.
We see just a little reduction by 10% while you pulled into the pit, so we're back to 20% rain at 30% wet, so it might be a good call in about another 10 minutes, mate.
Hopefully, maybe a bit too early, but time will tell.
Right, line that traction up and
Good luck.
buddy.
Foolish niggas.
You're right, you'll gather it up. We'll leave you to it, mate, and hopefully you can press off.
See the boys come round onto the front straight. Grid it up. Glenn, Perko, McDonald.
Oh, and Crossy
Vega,
with the jump down the inside there, but he's backed out of it, off the grass. A little bit sneaky
Doing
there
it
for
a good
Crossy.
track.
Oh, and a bit of a touch-ups at the back there. As we just watched the boys all round turn 2.
Round turn 2, that top 5 just instantly pulls away a little bit. We've got Ashley Rediger can start stretching the legs in these cars.
You can, and just looking at
Rediger.
Josh. Josh with a
Rediger
good,
on
oh, and a
top.
bit of a bad
There's
touch-up there.
contact.
And,
Is that Glenn off?
that was Glenn moment round turn 1 there, so the track's just probably
Getting a little slippery.
a little bit slippery on the most of the boys there, and just keeping an eye on Glenn, having a good look on the. Oh, and actually, we just seen the. Who was that? Jarks have a bit of a big moment now in there through turn 3, and that's brought him right back into the field.
Oh, hasn't it?
With
There
the
we've
Honda
got
now having a good look up on the side of it
yeah.
there. Steve-O's in
Got-
there, Bear's in it.
He's got big bad Bear Grylls out in front. Oh, gives
Oh,
the Honda
oh,
a touch up.
oh.
And he's ground. They're both
Oh.
ground. That's big. That's big.
That was big. And we're not seeing the...
Oh, the Honda's disappeared there too into that, hasn't he?
The Honda.
Oh, that's a shame. That was a big moment there.
What happened to
It's,
the Honda there? Did he just give that back to him? Did he? We'll just watch the replay slightly there as... Oh, yes, and of course the Honda went really wide there too, losing a lot of positions through that. Just rejoining the track carefully. Oh, he's gone down a lot of spots.
They both, oh, that's a shame.
That is a shame.
This is the battle right here.
It is the battle.
From
This is
15
on.
to 20, it's
Yeah.
a little bit even further back. That's where it's all going on.
And of course they're running.
Cessna.
Is he going to get him?
This is going on.
Oh, he's holding them. He's holding them.
These guys are keeping a really cool head considering the condition of the track at the moment. A little bit slippery. They're still on slick tyres. Mate, how close is this?
Oh, absolutely. And because ASRNZ have split the field into 3 categories, your Pro, Pro-Am and your Am drivers. So, you know, this might be for 16th through to 20th place, but this is on. This is on for either the Pro-Am or the Am Championship. And we just see Chester.
Yeah, sure. Chester run wide.
Take to the grass.
I can't believe he didn't spin that thing and he just held it.
Oh,
they're going everywhere. Jesus, you're getting wetter or what out there?
who did we see just rip off? Was that B-Dog there, just having a bit of a moment on his own?
Is it? Oh, at Willisey.
No, it might have been, yes, you might have been right, mate.
I think it was Willisey. In the yeah, it was in the Aston. Or
Right.
Mule up
And
in
just
the,
watching Mule
in the
come back
Lexus.
on,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
these
yeah.
guys are struggling with the conditions, aren't
Mate,
they?
it's getting slippery. And I'm sure the red mist is coming over. Like these was a race of close.
We
So if
just
you see Rob slip past, it says there clearly, sit down rain, wouldn't you? That's
yes, we are in the UK.
That's right.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Aztec. I just see slide through turn 1 in the Bentley there. Look fantastic with the sparks flying from the back of the car.
Yeah, just caught up
Fantastic
on
looking
that
car.
actually. Yeah, beautiful. And he's putting a
Chasing
lot
down.
of pressure on Bear, isn't he?
Bear Grylls, yes, Bear. It's
Oh, and Bear just getting a
Oh,
big drift out of turn 3 there.
I was just going to comment on how he was sort of keeping his composure with the pressure on, and just has a slight slip in the Lexus, and Aztec quickly takes advantage and down into the back section of the track. Superb layout. This long version of Brands Hatch, fantastic, awesome track to drive.
Oh, it's a great track to drive. Absolutely one of my favourite tracks.
Yeah, full commitment.
Full commitment.
That's
And look at the front runners, mate. Yes, exactly. Hey, just keep it on those front two, bud. It is on for the lead here. With Percos with the lights blazing.
And he's like he can smell blood. That Merc looks fantastic. That is a fantastic looking skin on that Merc. He is all over the back. McDonald's got nothing. He looks like he's wounded. There's something wrong with that car. That car is not right.
Oh, look at that. And Twiggle's just able just to get down the inside of him really quite easily on that final turn. And a nice clean pass there down the front straight. A little bit of oversteer from the Aston of John Boy into turn 1. And he probably knows there's nothing he can actually do about it. Up there. And Aztec just running wide onto the grass, pushing too hard there.
No.
And he only just caught up to those guys that he was probably pushing. Yeah.
So fortunately enough with the paint job on Aztec's Bentley, you don't see all the grass made up the side of the paint job, because it just sort of looks like that anyway. But I'm not sure whether what Aztec was going there for, but you know, like I just see what he's doing there now. I got it. But yeah, look at that little battle going on in front, and
has
clearly,
Stevo worked it up? He has. Stevo's worked the move.
He's got it on the inside there, and
oh, well done, Stevo. He's got it done on him.
And that will keep that Bentley in touch of that little battle there.
Yes, it will.
Aggression that
That's
they're
right.
showing. So yeah, you can probably just watch that, and no doubt it will escalate a little bit further as the Bentley ranges up behind it again. Hopefully down the end of the straight here. What's this? The slip from the two cars here. They all chip in nicely. Geez, that Bentley looks loose in the back. Showing the nose to end right.
Might just jump on board with Aztec there.
Hey, he's got the eyes on.
He's right up behind these two guys. Just see what we're dealing with in car. Great corner there, a lot of camber.
A lot of camber.
Coming to the final turn. Little tricky this as you jump up over the rise. Very careful to get the power on down here.
Tricky corner, goes from
As he
like
drifts wide as we talk about it.
It's a great corner, goes from cambered up like entry to an off camber, and then it goes cambered up exit. It's like the weirdest corner, but epic all the same. Aztec regathering, like I said, once again, he's going a bit wider. Like I said, I get the paint job now. It's just to sort of hide all the...
To hide
all the
hide all the off-roading, yeah.
And the off-roading shit going on the side. So, well done, Aztec. Now see what you're doing there, brother.
Yeah, very cunning. Yeah.
But yeah, probably just regrouping and gathering his thoughts as he ranges back up behind and right. totally different vibe to this race to the first one. The field a lot more spaced out. The battle's a little bit fewer and further between, but it's still very intense throughout the field.
Yes, and a very tricky race, isn't it? Because obviously, a slight bit of rain, not wet enough for the wets. You've still got to run the slick tyre.
Yeah, well, clearly, yes. Obviously, that slightly longer race, a little bit of rain, slick conditions. Look at that Bentley there.
He's nearly, is he gonna? Oh, he's got
How's the tip in?
Good run,
Looks like it's getting a little bit of oversteer on the turn in. I love that in a car.
I think he's gonna take
This is close. How close was that? Oh, and again.
And he's got him. He's got him. Oh, well done.
What a fantastic pass. Well done, Edward and Aztec. Very nice to watch.
And Aaron gave him nothing. No, well done. Well done to both those guys. Yeah. I'm not giving it to you.
Oh, Aztec chiseling that pass. Through past the side of the Aston there. Fantastic stuff. Very wide from John.
Very nice.
I think he's just lost a little bit of ground on Josh there with the traffic. So.
Oh, and we've got a big spin in front of us.
That's trouble.
Who is that, buddy? Is that the
Vertigo
car of Ryan?
And that is Goal.
Oh,
this
look.
is one of the new guys. Goldwyston.
Not pretty. We're just going to catch a replay there of Ryan.
Ryan.
And yes, in
Goldwyston.
just in the black, red, and gold. He's just
Aston.
he's lit it up out of turn 2 on his own, and just spun back onto the track there.
Yes, it did. It just sort of come back onto the track there, and
And all the boys taking evasive action, and Josh was actually the unlucky one there.
Yeah, tough gig.
Lost a good 4 spots.
They'll just duck around the corner here, and it'll be green, no doubt. Not too long after, they all get in position here. Look at that field. What a fantastic start as they run down the hill. When are they going to let them go? There they go. There they go. Watch this. Oh, side by side. That rolling start down the hill there. Look at that field.
And great, just watching the whole field go up through the... It looks like everybody's got away nice and clean.
Does look tidy. Difficult.
Great start for the boys. Watching Jake, noticing Jacob making a few different moves on the boys there. I wonder if he's a little bit out of position with his qualifying pace.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Just keeping an eye on the Jarks. Just putting a little bit of pressure on the back of Glenn. And John Boy and Aztec. Hopefully, I think just closing in a little bit on these guys. And, and here we go. Look at the look at the run he got out of turn 1.
Look. That was one of the... What a big game of chicken that was. This is a 90-minute race. You know, Jarks is going to pop down the inside of Glenn. Glenn's just like, oh, mate, come on. I'm not going to have that.
It's just watching the big drag race down to the...
These guys are racing tight. Look, I can't watch. I really think this could end in tears. Two really good guys, experience-wise.
It looks like the driver of that blue Aston is a little bit mad.
Got the red mist on.
He's got the red mist on, yes.
All I can see is sparks flying from the back of Jones's car, and
I just wonder whether Glenn made a mistake out of turn 1, eh? That allowed Jarks just to get the good run on him, because not normally an easy pass down that little part of the track there, but
force a pass there actually. So clearly nobody really wants to get into a fist fight this early on, so just a little bit of space, a little bit of common sense is starting to prevail as the boys just space themselves out a little bit, unlike the boys up front. Yeah, one just to keep an eye on there actually is Chesna just runs away.
Oh, and look at that. Just as we're talking about it, we've got Pete just chucking the Bentley
just behind it,
down the inside of him like that.
Oh, did you see that?
A little bit of bad touching there through the apex of the corner.
A bit of a touch up.
Everyone's carried on. BK.
It does.
He's gone forward a couple of posies already that we've seen, and just about going around the outside of Steve-O into the final little section there of the track under brakes. Might have caught him by surprise.
Do you think so? It did look like the Bentley just ran out of brake there a little bit. He had to duck off to the side.
It is, what, three plus ton to stop, is it? Or,
I think it was a little bit of a puckering sort of a moment there where we just see, actually I saw in one of the shots there, the sun starting to come up over into the tree line there. The track temperature, which we haven't looked at, is actually only on 19 with an ambient at 19 as well. So I'm sure the boys would be glad to see a little bit of sunshine, a few sun rays hit this tarmac sometime soon, and it's just starting to come over now as we see those long shadows. Good in race trim there. I don't know whether it's a setup thing that he might have changed, a pressure thing or something.
Yeah, and I was talking to JB this afternoon.
Here we go.
He's just in front of him, and he was still searching for a comfortable car to drive, leading up to the practice session of tonight. So
yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So it's fantastic to watch here. Just watch them as they duck around here. We get a big ray of sunlight. Bam. Want to have your Polaroids on for that.
Second and third, I think, between Aaron, Owen and Gunter.
Yeah, look at that.
The cars, they almost look like teammates, those two Astons. They're battling it out.
They definitely
In fact, they've got the same paint scheme, buddy.
And what's Skunk doing? He's in a Lexus there. Oh yeah, look at these two. No, the numbers are different.
Okay.
Oh yeah, yellow.
Oh look, how to confuse the camera boys. Paint your car the same. Yeah.
Let alone the bloody commentary team, mate. We're not real smart. That's why we're
not
here,
smart. That's right. We're not building rockets, mate. Yeah.
No, definitely not.
With Crossy coming up through La Rouge there and just catching a massive moment, mate, as he backs it into the wall for us.
Who's that there?
Yeah,
yes.
Crossy in the Merc, mate. And look, let's replay it for all the viewers. As he just backs it into the wall. It's unfortunate for Crossy, but we did happen to catch that beautifully on stream. It's coming in second.
Which is
from nowhere.
Look, it's John's pit crew. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, you're right.
Mate, they either get it majorly right or they get it majorly wrong.
Yeah.
They've clearly got it right tonight.
And I think John Boyd's pretty hard on his pit crew. Certainly lets them fucking know about it when they get it wrong. So, possibly rewarding the boys for last week's effort has made them step up again in this race.
No doubt. Owen punching above his weight. Aspie in a Pro-Am team and Owen in the amateur team. So, I mean, he's well done to Willisy there.
He's just got past, isn't he? He's just done the Bentley on the outside into the turn.
Oh, I'm sure I saw the Bentley headlights flashing off and on there. He just cut the nose off the Bentley and said, yeah, that's mine, mate. Get back there. Well done, boys. Very tight stuff. High speed too. Don't want to make mistakes there.
Yeah, God, that rips your undies. BK and Steve-O there. Nice little move from Steve-O on the inside, and she was just managing to capture that.
Oh yeah, nice work. They're still fighting. Still fighting over that real estate. Two seasoned drivers, good mates.
Good work there from the boys. Steve-O just been a little bit cautious there, making sure he had it done cleanly. And he's taken that.
Yeah, John Boy hasn't really shone much tonight actually with pace-wise in that Aston.
No,
I mean,
we shouldn't take away the fact that he is still in third place. With,
oh, not at all.
With
not
unabling to shine.
Yeah,
but you're right. We haven't seen anything ecstatic from John Boy, have we? Just looking at the variety of manufacturers we've got in the top 10 there, we've got a Nissan leading, followed by two Astons, another Nissan in fourth, followed by a Bentley, Ferrari, an Audi, another Bentley, an Aston, and then a McLaren. So a good mixture of cars in the top 10 there.
There is a good mixture of cars there actually. And do it well. Solid driving by these guys. No mucking around. Very little to no mistakes. No contact. Awesome quality of driving from all involved there too. So yeah, just because they're in 14th or chasing 14th position doesn't mean there's any less quality of drive. So
yeah, absolutely.
And they've all got their eye on the prize, farmer, at the end of the day, haven't they, mate? So
Pete's still got the better of the three of them at the moment.
Pete's still holds down
Jake's
14.
come through one, hasn't he? Because Mule was in front,
right.
but between these guys earlier on.
That's right, yeah. And a tight little sandwich actually. It's been bloody tight all night. So.
Oh, and we just watched Crossy just smoke it up. Let's get a replay of that, Crossy, because we love watching people go around on stream. And just gassed it up out of turn one there on his own.
So easy to do.
Just
it's unfortunate for Crossland.
Coming through on a back marker there.
Yep.
On Kenny.
I can see a couple of very disappointed Mercedes drivers tonight there in Perkins and Crossland. Unfortunately, both of them having terribly bad luck for one reason or another.
Right. Okay, because I was looking over at their pit garage earlier on, Davo, and they've started packing up their stuff a lot earlier on. Most of the teams are still out on the fence there, watching the race go by. So quite clearly a very disappointing round for them.
Absolutely. I've noticed the pit crew are already drinking heavily there as well. So
they're into it. Yeah, it was.
Pete's been holding that.
Pete, something's gone wrong with Pete. I just wonder whether Pete's fuel consuming or something here, because all of a sudden Jake has bolted.
He has. He's disappeared. Look at that. He's well back.
A couple of the other boys are just rounding up Pete here too, and I don't think it's been for position just yet.
That's Carlo coming back.
It is Mule coming. Look at that, and just easily past him. So Pete's got to be fuel saving there.
Oh no.
And he's got his numbers wrong.
He'd be leaning forward in that Bentley. We wind this stuff up.
Just watching Josh just come round the final turn. We've got 5 seconds to go, and he's just lifted off the throttle there, Dave Owen. He's just waiting for the clock to count down before it crosses the line. Congratulations, Josh.
He's done a stellar job.
He has.
Well done, Josh Redigar.
We watched Glenn come round for second place. Great drive there from Glenn. Well done, buddy.
He's had a tough old race too. He's been a bit up and down.
John Boy and Jarks still there, still in a good battle there.
Yeah,
unlucky
definitely.
for Jarks.
Hey, yeah, well done. Still well done for Damien there.
Oh,
Actually,
yes.
he did a really good job. Here we go. Perkins got a filthy start.
Great start by
Runs into
Perko.
turn one, covers well, crossing around the outside. Puts a big nose in around the outside, guy, just looking after the Aston, keeping it very tight. He just, Vedica and Crossland side by side there. We've seen this, it's a repeat. It's the next 5 laps that really make the difference. We've got Dyer, these 2 semi-sister cars of Dyer and McDonald. Another inbred and the partnership going on there. And who's right behind Mark Josco in the purple strip Lambo? McIndoe,
BK, SB, Kitty.
Rowe, Wilson, mate, look at them all lining up. So they're all lining up for 11th position, those boys, right there. So that's for like 11th back to, what is it, about 17. As McIndoe, just focus on that. We've got McIndoe side by side with the colour. We've also got BK and is it Aspie, the Bentley. It's all happening. Simpson ranging up behind that whole crew there. That is getting tired. That's sort of broken away a little bit from the few guys behind him there. But wow, didn't that bunch up quickly as McIndoe really just took control of that situation, didn't he? And real McKellar innings. Just took it. Here comes BK. Here comes BK on the inside. In the Bentley.
Oh, he's got it done. He has.
Is something going on with McKellar's car? He's just lost 2 positions in a couple of corners there.
Yeah. Look, he's just getting rattled, mate. He's up. He's racing with the big boys now.
He's up with the big boys now. He's feeling the pressure.
He's feeling the pressure. Yeah. This is on the verge of the top 10. Yeah, yeah.
It is.
And there's a big hungry pack behind him still, and notice you know,
they can see those numbers. They know when they're in 10.
That's
if it's
right.
10 or above, it's just like if it goes single numbers, the pressure's on. Boy actually just got back off the track a little bit in the purple Bentley. Yeah, he's dropped back as well, so he's just had a little bit of a mishap coming out of turn 1 into 2. Put him way back. Look at the level of the pace in this mid-pack farmer. Seriously, like Wilson drops a wheel off the track and he goes back 6 positions. that's the where we're at.
We've seen it before, haven't we?
Yeah.
I know.
That is
It's crazy.
pack coming up behind. Oh,
Essex in.
That's in. Crossland's
Essex
in.
in. Crosby?
Vedica's in.
Oh, Anthony go. It's on.
Josco, I think he just dodged a bullet there. That next pack of cars behind him coming up.
Great little battle between Mark Josco, Davy Jones, there, and Aaron, right. Yeah.
No, it's solid, isn't it?
Isn't it? And this is for 3rd place, effectively, is it?
Yeah.
Oh,
well, it is at the moment.
At the moment. It
No,
is
well,
at the moment.
It's actually for 2nd.
It's a second at the moment.
But these guys are going to pit. But
We think John's in front of them, don't we? Yeah.
Josco hasn't had Damien that close to him until now. And that was that pack of cars that was ranging very quickly up behind him and was
you
always...
anything here, or we shouldn't dare really touch it, should we? As Rob lets him pass. Rob lets him pass, mate. We'll flick back this way to Steve-O. Steve-O 23rd. Oh, that's all beat up. Yeah, we've had a good look at that. Aztec still going round on his own. Josco's got a good battle with Ashley here. And I might be able to get inside Ashley's car. And we've got this. We've got this for a lap, mate. Okay.
Thank you very much. That'd be awesome.
Yeah. Let's see the wheel work of Ashley. Some kind of refer to Ashley as the granddad of ASRNZ, but you know, we don't like to hold it against them.
Yeah, he's been known. He's been called the old bloke a few times.
The old bloke a few times.
The term's used lightly.
Loosely.
A few old blokes around here, I'll tell you.
Yeah, very loosely, yes.
Yeah. So, yeah, probably another alternate view is to look out of the back of Josco's car over the rear wing.
Oh, look,
watching
I would love to be able to bring you that.
as
Davo, but-
Rediger, attack the back of Josco's Lamborghini there. And look, we really got to give it to Mark tonight. Actually, we sort of knew that he had it in him. We knew the Lambo before, we've seen it in past seasons, but you know, he's really sort of making it shine tonight. It's looking good.
Yeah, and I wonder if this is something to come, or whether it's just this track that he's gelled with.
Well, you
he's
don't know.
possibly found a little something in that Lambo. He might you know, start
Well,
coming
setup.
forward in the future.
Absolutely. You
Good
know how
luck.
critical the setups are in this. And without a Lambo in the pack to bounce his setups off another driver, he's pretty well on his own with setup wise in the Lambo. So
He is. It's same with this Ferrari that we're in, actually, the lone Ferrari
yeah.
of Ashley, and he's just actually had a couple of. Oh, he's going to have another look, is he?
He's going to have a crack. He's got it well up the inside there.
Come on, Ashley, you got to fang it, mate.
Oh.
No, he's just. I wonder if he's going to be able to get back in the toe of that.
Oh, I don't think so.
That Lambo's strong, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. Look, seriously, I think he did get a little bit balked on the mid-corner of the final turn there, but Rogie.
Just keeping an eye. It'll hopefully capture most of the front field.
I'm going to chase Josco in car, out of the rear wing actually.
Okay. Just watch them roll around to do the formation start. Oh, good looking pack here. Nice slow field, well controlled by Josh. Just still waiting, still waiting. Here we go, here we go. Great stuff by the boys. Oh, and a bit of a touch up there, back there with Troy. And a bit of a spin up there at the back with Bear. Oh,
Yeah,
juicy
well,
stuff there.
yeah, just a
quickly
little
flick
bit
back to what's happening at the front.
bottom end of the mid-pack there. See a little bit of action fly, but every now and then. Oh,
That's actually,
epic stuff, epic stuff.
it's dropped it right into a battle
It has, hasn't it?
between Aaron Enright and
And
Crosby
Damien.
and Damien, Steve-O.
It's right there, right amongst it now. It puts Perkins way out in front of JB and Josco in
Oh, John's going for P3.
Josco for P3 at the moment, and
Just watching Crossy, sorry there, Davo just making a move on Aaron Enright into that chicane where he seems to be so good under brakes.
unbelievable under brakes.
And he's really making the moves there. Good looking field. Again, a very familiar front row. Be good to see someone else mix it up with those boys on the front row qualifying.
Absolutely. I'm just going to just jump in the passenger seat of Aztec's Bentley here.
Where
I
have
think
we
it's
got
probably
Aztec,
the
man?
the
Okay.
cushiest ride down into turn one. So,
it's almost on airbags, that thing.
that's right. And we'll just watch this top 6 or 7 run down into turn one. What are we going to show on the stream here, Palmer?
Just going to keep an eye. I think we're going to have to keep an eye on the front this time, Davo. We watched the field go through last time.
Yes.
I think we missed a little bit of action there. Just talking to Twiggles there, we missed something that happened to Josh early on in the race. So we'll just keep an eye on who's
Okay.
in the lead.
As the boys just starting to roll out here. Perkins 1, Vediger 2, Crossland, Dwyer, Josco, Jones, McDonald, Aztec, BK, Melling, top 10. Here we go. They roll up to the line. Staged up. Oh.
Look at the boys, a little bit staggered there, just trying to get a good look down there, aren't they?
Very
Oh,
tight.
Perko. Oh, and Crossy's got Josh too, both of them.
Yeah, nice work there from. Oh, is that Crossland? Oh, they're mixing it up at the front there.
They are. Crosby staying really wide round the turn there.
Crossy really wide as Josh goes
Josh
out to
is
the right
keeping
there.
it tight.
Gleno right up behind Josco, just sort of following up.
Oh, and Glenn. Oh, Glenn. Oh,
Oh, is that's the acid off to
Oh,
the
it is.
left
Oh,
there,
and
into the
it's
wall.
backed into the field. Oh no, it's
No.
caused a bit of a mess back there, Davo.
Massive.
Oh, as we
massive
just
situation.
watch the boys go left and right and up in the
yeah.
air and backwards and into the fence.
Crazy stuff.
Oh, that is mad.
That's allowed the rest of the field to run away. Can we get a replay of that, Farmer, quickly?
Can we get a
Stop
replay
back
of that
30
quickly?
seconds there on that.
We can just pick up on it again as Glenn just hits the wall and his car just bounced back out into the track there. And Ashley just, oh, we've got Mule in the air. Looks like Bear's going up there. Everyone's
Crazy.
backing it into the wall. And
That's epic to
the
watch.
old fellow in the Ferrari looking very worse for wear at the end of
what a
the end of the
shame.
pack there on the
Tough stuff.
field, having to back it up to get it back going.
Yeah, tough gig.
Very tough gig, really unlucky situation, and
Absolutely.
and a tank slapper almost looked like situation for Glenn in the cab there, and really tough gig round turn 1 and 2, isn't it? Really
sorta,
tough gig.
Sort of, you can hardly call it an unsafe entry when your passenger's still there.
Yes.
Poor
Yeah,
bugger
poor bugger.
just bounces off the wall back out on the track, and no one's got anywhere to go. So.
And that's mixed it right up for the boys. And
It
just
has.
noticing Perko escaped that, obviously, of course. Crosby into
pretty well.
P2.
Yeah, pretty well all the way up to, I think it's McDonald's.
Right, so Josh, we've got the
BK's
Lambo in 4. Jarks and Aztec having a good little battle there, 5 and 6. These boys all clear of what went on behind them.
Yeah, okay, so it's pretty well from 12 upwards.
12, right.
That's where the gap is. It's from 12
Yes, okay, so
Troy to back to Matt. That's where
after
the gap
Troy,
is.
there's a good gap there.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
go Troy. It's going to put this into the 10.
Go-
This needs
go
2
Troy.
more spots.
And go young Cameron, May.
Go Cameron, yes.
Yeah, so, new Cameron May. I don't know how old or young you are, sorry Cameron. But go new Cameron May. Doing well, mate. Just keep that position up nicely.
I was just saying, you just keeping an eye on John Boy and Aztec there, just having a little battle up behind Damien.
I did start in Aztec's car in the passenger seat of the land barge there. Watched all that stuff happen right in front. Aztec applying the blowtorch. Oh, nice work. Look, Jamie's just sitting there waiting.
Yeah, he is.
Well,
He is,
you
yeah.
can't do much. It's hard to pass around here, so. It looks fantastic. Cars are well hooked up over the top there, like you were saying. If you can take some of these exits up over the hills, flat chat, you know you got your car hooked up.
Yes.
That's
A little gap up the front there between Crosby and Josh. As Crosby just gets some big guns. Oh, and I'll tell you what, those boys have got to go into those pads. Because, jeez, the Crosby pulled that Merc up there.
Oh, look at him all over Josh. Here, down the outside, mind you,
Crosby's trying to make it two by two. Oh, and there's and there's some bad touching going on there. Oh, beautiful pirouette dancing there, boys, as you get it back together. Oh, and look, we just managed to capture that there beautifully on camera. Very tough gig.
One of the giants there, wasn't it? Like both guys know
Yes.
know what they've got underneath them and know the pressure that they can apply, but every now and then,
That's actually,
epic stuff, epic stuff.
it's dropped them right into a battle
It has, hasn't it?
between Aaron Enright and Crosby and Damien, Steve-O.
They're right amongst it now. It puts Perkins way out in front of Jamie and Josco in
Josco for P3.
Josco for P3 at the moment. And,
Just watching Crosby, sorry there, Davo, just making a move on Aaron Enright into that chicane where he seems to be so good under brakes.
Unbelievable under brakes.
And he's really making the moves there. As he gets the job done quite well actually on Aaron Enright. And they're going to rage up onto the back of Jarks now. If Jarks was cunning, I'd be thinking, let's let Josh pass me and try and follow him through on Steve-O. That would be the way to go. Maybe not quite like that, Jarks.
Maybe not. But still,
maybe lost a little bit too much of a gap to Steve-O there.
It still provided the same result.
It did, yes. He just needs to keep with them now. And
And I'm sure.
Second night racing ASRNZ in the top 10.
There you go.
Mate,
well
how
done.
well is he doing?
So far, Cam. Keep your head down, brother.
And he's got a nice gap behind him too.
Yeah, that's got a healthy
He'd be
gap behind
fairly
him.
nice
So
and comfortable.
I think he's probably just loving that little bit of space front and back actually at the moment. So as we see Josh straight into the pits, bam, first
Okay,
pit stop.
Josh is in, okay. So Josh in from P6.
This is 7 minutes and 40 seconds into the race.
As he gets the job done quite well actually on Aaron Enright. And they're going to rage up onto the back of Jarks now. If Jarks was cunning, I'd be thinking, let's let Josh pass me and try and follow him through on Steve-O. That would be the way to go. Maybe not quite like that, Jarks.
Maybe not. But still,
maybe lost a little bit too much of a gap to Steve-O there.
It still provided the same result.
It did, yes. He just needs to keep with them now. Should see John Boy start to come out now. And I just wonder where Josh, just see him sweep round turn 1 there. Sure who he made it out in front of actually, Davo.
Well, he was the first to go in.
No, John Boy's in front of him, so he's managed to come out possibly P3 here at the moment, depending on that group of cars that he was battling with, wasn't it?
No, it's equalising.
Crosby.
Yeah, so he's just behind McDonald. Okay, there you go. So again, McDonald's pit crew have done something there. Like seriously? McDonald was behind Vertigo.
No, Josh had a little bit of an accidental, yes, that's right.
Yeah, correct. Okay. There you go. Okay, so we're gonna have a look as...
Crosby back at 12, so it's Crosby pitted, Crosby must have pitted. So Glenn's going long.
Glenn's still on road.
Steve-O in the pits, so interesting to see where Steve-O comes out with Crosby. Oh, because we saw Crosby shoot in there, didn't we? On that last lap, like a bullet. Yeah, so I might just keep an eye on Crosby now as he's just going around the final little turn. See if we can see where Steve-O pops out.
Yeah, because it's spread things a little bit. Now we've got Damien all on his own as well. He hadn't ducked in yet either.
But here's Steve-O. Popping it straight out of the pits in front of Crosby there.
Oh, nice work from Steve.
Oh, well done.
great pit stop.
And he's managed to hold position on Crosby.
Damien Jones in.
Okay. Now he was involved in this little battle too, so
He was.
he will
Now,
come into play next lap, won't he?
In theory, he should come out.
And Steve-O
Right,
actually
in
just
amongst
letting
it.
Crosby go past him there, obviously realising that Crosby's got the heat in the tyres, and not enough by the looks of his doughy he's doing on the on the grass there, mate. And
Yeah,
actually
not
having
ideal.
a bit of a hell of a scene. We need to
Okay.
have the
Oh,
car.
they're off.
Oh, we're
racing.
off. Okay.
We are racing.
Flag that formation lap
Okay.
info there,
let's
mate.
go.
It
Here
is
we
on.
go. We have, yeah, just quickly there, we've got
That caught us
Josco.
out, bud.
Considering there is an hour and a half of racing,
Yes.
these boys will definitely be giving each other a little bit of space as they come across the line for the first lap. Led Josh Vedica, Gleno, Aztec, Mark Josco, John McDonald, well done by Josco, Steve Crossland, Aaron Enright, Steve Melling, Anthony Chester, and Jake McKellar rounding out the top 10. Well done, boys. Tricky stuff. They all
Tricky
settle in. A
stuff.
little bit of side stuff there, I think, with Melling.
Yeah, Steve-O just going past Aaron Enright, mate.
Aaron
there.
Enright, little bit of a slip from the back of the Audi.
And
Might
that's
put Enright back in front there.
Oh, it has.
Yes. And Chesner takes advantage.
and a little
Chester.
wiggle from Steve-O after he got that
Oh.
done on Aaron, and he's lost 2 places back.
Yeah,
And McKellar
yeah,
looking for a
now-
piece too.
Now behind the blow guys. But yeah, good work from Chesner there actually, just jump on that really
He snuck him
quickly and-
behind him, didn't he? Yeah,
he saw the
nice
opening
work.
and took advantage of it. So unfortunate for Melling in the Castrol Audi, but yeah, nice work, Chestnut. Yeah, as quick as that Lambo is at the moment, you know, John McDonald is still a how many times champion. He
Yeah. 4, mate,
does
I can
not-
tell you.
does not muck around as they come across for the second lap.
Missing a triple
Yeah.
crown is probably the only thing John Boy doesn't have.
From the triple count winner here, Farmer. Just quietly, everyone.
That's quite. We bring that up once per season. Okay.
At least.
At least once.
Even when you're not in the mood, it comes up. In the pink.
Yeah, Wilson with Ashley
look
and
at
those
that group
boys
of
there.
cars. There's
Yeah,
like a
yeah.
whole bunch of them there side by side with Bediger and Simpson. Kenny very respectful in the
Which one's Kenny, buddy? Isn't there? Oh, he's coming up the
He's
outside of
in
Ash, is he?
Simpson in the Kenny Simpson in
And the red Lexus, is that right?
in the red Lexus, that's right. And Grills in the no, we got Wilson
Oh,
in between.
oh,
Oh, yeah.
I think Troy backed out of that, decided to back his pick bits up a little bit
Smartly.
and get out of that 3-way sandwich. Yes,
Yeah, and I think Wilson's
Well
just
done.
dropped back a little bit and probably
he
for
lives.
good reason.
He lives to fight on. Just noticing Bear just letting him pull away maybe a little bit, but Kenny, is that Kenny with the big drift sideways?
Looking at that a little bit closer.
Yeah, big
Mate,
out wide there.
it's actually
Putting
loud
pressure
enough.
on Enright. It's not just follow the leader there.
Yeah.
May only in the series for a couple of weeks and really starting to stamp his authority, at least on the mid-pack, if nothing else. As he runs a little deep there, probably missed his mark a little bit. You know that corner, Farmer.
Oh, that's the
one-
tricky
that's the
bugger one.
one,
That's
isn't
the
it?
one. That is the one. There's
Yeah,
nothing. It's
a
blind.
PG program, so
Yeah.
it's going to keep it. It's
Yeah,
that's the
yeah.
corner.
Yeah, we're allowed to say bugger. Oh, are we on politely?
That'll
Yeah.
do. That'll do. That's it.
Just going to jump on board with Cameron actually and just see what he has got for Aaron in front of him. And we can just look at their last current lap times. Cameron May was just 1/10 quicker than Aaron as they shoot across the line.
Down that hill. Nice flowing track as it runs down the hill, but big stop down the end there.
Yeah,
Really
big first gear
committed.
corner, that turn
And,
one.
and just this flip-flopping into, you know, like these off-camber braking areas, really upsetting the car. Tricky little circuit to race on. Really good place to pass because the car's always so laterally loaded up, and No, there's not much more. If you're going hard,
Yeah,
there's
very
nothing more
tricky
you
to
can-
pass, isn't it? Really.
Yeah, nothing more to give, really. You can't outbrake on corners like this. So, like he struggled a little bit. We saw him just step a tyre off and have a little bit of an excursion earlier in the race. Just looking at the back of Damien's car, if you're looking out of the back of... oh, look
Oh,
out.
and a bit of a touch up there.
Oh, yeah, Damien, well out of control there.
Good there. We'll just go at the back of Jack's car and just see them
Oh.
both go off track. Oh, and a bit of a touch up there.
Yeah, tricky situation there for Crossy actually. He was tailing very closely behind Jacques. They were both pushing hard and only takes the tap. And there's tears.
And there's tears. There's always plenty of tears. Slowly catching Aztec as well, but just by
a whisker.
A whisker
Yeah.
each lap, mate. So we'll come back to him in about 10 more laps.
But
But Glenn's close.
That's a considerable gain from Leno there on Joshy. So I
check
think
the lap
Josh will notice that in his bureau. Joshy's no
absolutely.
slouch, and he'll be all over his telemetry on screen and that mirror that he can see that Aston all over. Geez, the Aston.
Better exit there, wasn't
Very-
it? From London there.
All the
Yeah.
Astons all the way down to the field look very comfortable on this track tonight. I think
Okay.
it's
Last lap
just
round, Glenn's still
Here we
with
go.
a 10 or 2 on Josh. So, according to my calculations, as they just come down the front straight.
according
now,
to your calculations.
yeah. I counted it up on my hand just then.
Okay.
Have we
So
seen
we're back.
John Boy come down there? Where?
He's got it.
Yeah, Glenn's
stuck
gone.
in line.
Glenn's gone. Glenn's in front of this battle, isn't he? Yes. Yes. Okay. So my calculations were okay, and John Boy is now getting held up by these guys.
Yeah, as we thought.
Yeah, this is what we were saying, wasn't it? Yeah.
He just come out in an awkward spot there. didn't
Really
he?
going to
He had-
hurt him now.
Yeah.
Just
Oh,
watching these boys come around
nah.
the final corner. Aztec rolls
There he
out.
goes. He rolls out.
Blood's gone
This is
through.
on.
Oh, he's made a massive gain, has he, Davo? He's got
Wow.
out into P2. Wow. Wow. There you go. We're crunching the numbers.
Oh, mate, I thought he nearly had Gleno there. It's just-
Yeah,
it was
well,
looking close.
It's only a few car lengths away
Wow.
from it, mate.
Yeah,
And that's a really good game. Done by
absolutely.
an overcut, which doesn't normally work, does it?
Yeah, and good.
Good little battle between Ashley and Jake as they come to
Yeah.
the straight side by side.
Yeah, I think Ashley's. Oh, geez, I don't know whether the Ferrari's got the measure, but I reckon Ashley's got the measure on Jake at the moment. So, I think he's pushing that
He's
thing
got it
to the
done.
limit to get it sorted. Yeah, nice move by Ash. Tidy stuff. The Ferrari's looking very nice there. Settled into this second stint well, and McKellar not giving up though.
No, not at
Wow.
all.
Wow, plenty of pressure.
And look at the
Both
handling on
sides.
that Lexus, looks good, actually. He's able
Not a
to
problem.
come in tighter and exit tighter than that Ferrari in front of him.
Yeah, cut it back and forth. And
It's often
looking-
easier to chase a car too, isn't it? So you might see
Ah.
Jake stay with Ashley.
again, pokes the nose up. Just reminding Ash that he's there. The Lexus, I don't think the Lexus has got it.
Okay. How about the Datsun and the Bentley in P2 and 3, mate? Because it looks like that is on. And I think actually the Bentley might have just flicked up the indicator to say down
Have
that
a-
side. Not over the bar of this. There's Josh back into P2. Glenn's still doing 41s on his last lap out front there. Really got the hammer down.
I think that's about. I don't think I've ever seen Aztec so polite.
Yeah, you're right, actually, there, Davo. And just wondering whether he knew Josh
Short of-
was only going to get him and perhaps wanting to make it to the end. Not feeling that he could hold Josh for another 36 minutes, possibly. it's a long time, isn't it, to have that dancing in your mirrors?
There's a long time.
Yeah, and if you look at the gap behind him back to John, you know, he's got that comfortably, so probably a smart move, really. Yeah.
Again, I think Aztec.
Another soft move, though, we've seen at ASRNZ.
Playing a long game. We can call it playing a long game or the soft move. But either way, Aztec, smooth operator there. Short of meeting him, but it's probably the politest I've ever seen him let someone go past. So nice work from Josh. Awesome.
Ryan called it night. Down the bottom there. Aztec still hanging on to the back of Josh there, Davo, and he's probably questioning whether he should have
politely waved him
past, perhaps now. But the last thing you want is to be held up by the guy you've waved through. This is one of the testing stages, which is where the theory came from. As we see the Ferrari go around the outside of the ground.
I thought it was just a best really.
I think it might be, mate, actually. Yeah.
He didn't sound real confident.
No, look, I'm not now after watching that Ferrari just suddenly rip around the outside. Yeah. Very well done, actually.
Yeah, it was tidy pass on the outside from Cook there. Ferrari, well done. Bad luck there. Come on, mate. Lift your game.
Lift your game, yeah, right? You're in 15.
Oh, mate. We've been doing this shit for ages. As Farmer said. Let's go.
Yeah. Can't blame that OSW we got.
That's it.
Hey.
Right. So yeah, here we go. Look at this. As the rain streams down. We got 15 minutes to go. The track temp's coming down a little bit. The ambience coming as you'd expect with a little bit of rain. But yeah, clearly the guys are going to stay on the slicks, aren't they, Farmer?
It doesn't look that serious, does it?
No, it doesn't. And this late in the game, surely it's just. They just deal with it. Unless totally pissed down.
Absolutely. Just looking at the lap times, Davo, fastest man on track last lap round was actually Josh, so...
well that's interesting.
Slightly quicker than but...
Is it enough?
No, I'm not sure it's enough at this stage.
Where's Aztec, actually?
Circulate.
Oh, yeah.
He's got a big gap behind him actually to JB now, so pretty comfortable up there for him, and it was a slip past them both.
Yeah.
Nah, look, I don't think the big is going to bring us so much to this battle. Josh now within a second, he's got it down there, get down to 0.9. Glenn will be worried now. He'll know he's got, what have we got? Maybe 3 laps to go. And Josh has really arrived on his bumper 3 laps too early probably for Glenn's liking.
Yeah, close stuff.
So last lap round, Josh 0.9. I'm a second quicker than Glenn. Where's Crossy? What did he do? Nah, not Crossy.
Check out Bear Grylls and Matty Cook, is it? These guys are going hardcore. Oh!
What did we just see, David?
Go back
Just
a few
having a
seconds.
little rewind here as we see Bangkok go down the inside. It's coming together.
Yeah.
Bunch in there.
Yeah, great lead up to that. The boys were battling hard. They've been raced really close all night, so or the second half of the race at least. So yeah,
Josh,
nice work
just,
from both drivers.
Josh having a really good look on blood there out of the top of the.
Oh, it is close. It is close. Here we go. As we thought. What do we got? Farmer. 2.5 minutes, 3 minutes. Oh, Josh, up the inside. Woo.
3 minutes, yeah, 2 more laps, mate.
Hey.
Oh, Glenn with a big drift into that final turn, and look at the Datsun got the good run there, did he?
Okay, so this is what tells us who pushed harder all night.
Yes.
Right here. Who's got the tyre left?
He's got something left. Has Josh done it? Nice, big braking manoeuvre into 1. Yeah, got it done with relative ease there at the end, David.
Yeah, mate. Yeah, nice work.
Yeah, just, like you say, 3 minutes too early.
Yeah.
And you're right, that Bentley is looming in the background. 6 seconds behind. But,
Yeah, cue the Jaws music now. And good work from the boys up the front tonight, and good strategies, like some really vastly different strategies.
Oh, and Glenn pushing really hard there.
I saw that.
Just let the car drift right off into the edge, and that would have been a hell of a moment behind the wheel there.
And
for him.
again,
oh, he's so lucky to save that.
yeah.
Because, like you say, it's right behind him.
Right behind him, man. Good battles in race 1 all the way through the field pretty well. Here we go, we got a green flag, and they're off. Vediga snaps to the inside, clearly. Crossland, wanted a bit of Perkins under brakes. I think the NASA pads hadn't quite warmed up.
And it's on through the field too.
It is on. Very tidy start again for race 2, all the way through the field.
Lap 2 of Josh there, just pulling nice gap already on Perko, and head down from the start from Josh.
So Josh has gone for the let's just get out in front of the traffic and keep the head down and don't tip the wheel off the track method. And
bit of a move there from John Boy, mate, on Crossy. I just pushed the rewind button as Crossy gets a big drift into 1, and John gets up the inside of him there.
Look, I see that Crossy just he's been putting pressure on Perkins. I just wonder whether that just really did play against him there, and now we see, as we go back to that battle, that it's actually Gleno there's
Glenn over Crossy,
right up behind Crossy as well, so that's turned into a bit
look
of
at
a
that.
as we see, Crossy again.
Crossy under pressure.
Pushing the grip of the Merc way too far.
Back to that Aaron right battle that you were mentioning there, Davo. And good pressure on the back of Crossy.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Just there, as you mentioned Grills, I just see Grills and Josco side by side into turn 1.
Oh, they're going at it. They are
and
too.
again on the exit. So that's a little angry little bunch of GT3Bs right there.
Yeah, and our new guy, which we don't know anything about. Oh, and who's that on the wall there? Was that Kenny?
That did look like a...
Possibly Jake. Yes, it's Jake. Can we just 30 seconds
Jake,
back that? Yeah, and I'd like to go in the cockpit and see what the hell happened here. Beautiful. We've got this there, Davo, as he comes around into turn 2. No, all looking good out of there. Must be around here somewhere. Oh, the sausage. He got the sausage on the inside. It's let go on him and nose into the wall. Yeah, look, you poor bugger. Look, we've all had that happen to us.
Hence the nickname. So, yeah, tough gig for Jason. Taking the instead of Jim's Murray car or something.
I think
sure.
it is a Chichen's way there. yeah, David, yeah.
So, yeah, and they've been pretty well off together for most of the race. And
so this-
we watched Bentley's actually.
We are
looked quite-
definitely
they're
watching
quite
this,
nice.
mate. We're going to go in car with Perko, actually.
Oh, out of the back of McDonald's.
Oh, we
car,
could do that
surely.
too, mate. We've
Yes.
got this.
Let's go out of the back.
And we'll just see is Perko.
Perkins all over the back there. Headlights, spotlights. Just the front of the car's ablaze with lights. He wants a part of that, Aston.
Well, John quite strong out of the corkscrew down through that final section there.
So let's just try and work out where the strengths and weaknesses are of these two cars. As we see, John might get a pretty solid
good
exit
run,
off that
yeah.
corner there. You watch Perkins range up, so maybe a little less wing on Perkins' car. Not a lot of gain, but big brakes in the murk as we've seen.
Yeah, it looked like Perko really was pushing to get the apex there, but managed to
I think
gather it up.
Had been slipped a set of those NASA pads
Yes.
just quietly, and as they start weaving their way round to the back section of the track here, this left hand here is critical for the run up over the top of the hill.
And John's actually doing a good job of holding him so far around this lap. We know Perko's got a little bit of something in the tank somewhere. Possibly up here through the corkscrew, Davo, as he ranges up under brakes, like you say. It does gain a little bit there.
Yeah, only a little bit, but McDonald had a way better lap than I reckon than he had last lap after just watching that.
Yeah,
But
right.
then look at this, how's Perkins down the back section there? It's like
Yeah,
the way
Perko's
he was-
on him now.
Yeah. So they both had two totally different laps to that last one, eh? It's on. They just settled down a little bit.
Good drive from John there, and Perko was just a little bit closer that lap, but
They had to wash it off by running wide into...
yeah,
right
great
out.
little battle, and I think that's Josh coming through in the background on these boys as well,
That
so
is
probably going to mix it up for them shortly.
Yeah, it's obviously a clear sign that, you know, like as these lead cars come through, the boys right at the back here are still having their own battles, as we just see. Unlucky.
Oh, that was
call.
unlucky.
So did Josh get tangled
I
up in
think
that?
Josh managed to miss that just.
Yeah.
Seen them flick through, luckily.
So again, like I was saying, that's a clear example of what can happen. You know, like obviously for the boys at the back running their own race, but the boys at the front just trying to weed their way through that and you know, sort of just making it all happen cleanly, and it is fraught with danger. Very tricky stuff. So
Just seen our mate Cameron May back in 20th position. Obviously something's gone wrong for him.
for me, yeah, that's unfortunate.
After some good driving earlier on.
Yeah, absolutely. In race one did a fantastic job, and
the new
then,
guy there. Just
that's
seen
Davison. That's
Can we
Davison and
just
the
get
Bentley
a
and the
replay
corkscrew.
on there? It's not
Yeah.
give us much, no. Sorry about
But
that. Good little race, even back
Good
there
little
between
race.
May and Ryan, and is it Pete getting in on it? So almost going three wide here into, they are three wide. Pete's backed out of it. And who's in behind them? Jake McCullough. So well, some of these guys are a little bit out of place. Certainly Jake.
oh, definitely. Oh,
Cameron.
McKellar. Big slide. Little bit of a touch up on the guard there.
Oh, we
So
just see
sort of-
him and Pete just have a little bit of touch-ups. Yeah.
Tiny little error there, and just
Little race, even back
Good
in
little
between
race.
May and Ryan, and is it Pete getting in on it? So almost
I
going
think-
3 wide here into, they are 3 wide. And Pete's backed out of it. And who's in behind them? Jake McCullough. So well, some of these guys are a little bit out of place. Certainly Jake.
Oh, definitely. Oh,
Cameron.
Piastri and
Ooh,
Tesla and-
ooh,
oh,
ooh.
McKellar. Big slide, little bit of a touch up on a guard there.
Oh, we
So
just see
sort of-
him and Pete just have a little bit of touch-ups. Yeah.
Tiny little error there, and just forces that the cars to bunch up, and then there's contact, and yeah, very easy at this sort of level of racing to, you know, come in contact like that. So we don't see a lot of it. But,
Yeah. Stand by, caller. Roger. I feel like we've been here before, Davo,
I
tonight.
think we have. But,
Let's play it again, Sam.
yeah.
It's Perko really close now. Lights ablaze. Great battle. This is going to go. I'm predicting this going all the way. This started
yeah.
with 22 to go, and there's now 10 and a half to go. So John's done half the battle.
Yeah.
Second half to go.
See-
Unfortunately, the second half will be harder because sure Perko's had a lot to think about in the last 10 minutes.
That's it, now McDonald's got no back markers in front of him, so he won't bunch him again. Like that was a very tight little incident just back there where they had to come past drills and
Was that
really
PM,
tight.
was it?
up.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very tight stuff. They do come up on these boys very quickly though, mind you. As they run across the line again with only a little over 9.5 minutes to go.
Perko with a
Perkins.
bit of a run there, eh?
Out
Yeah, and he
wide
couldn't quite
again.
do much with it.
Massive brakes on that car.
John doing a good job of nailing the apex. Yeah, Perko felt a lot of pressure now.
Most of the boys are settled in pretty well all the way down into 18th and 19th there, so we've got May Davison, Bediger, a little bit of a battle there. I think, oh, Bediger's coming through actually at the back of that. But it's not happening. Here we go, here we go.
Another good run.
Oh,
And
this is a
John
good
down
run,
the
mate. This is a
inside.
good run.
Big cover,
It's
big
a
cover
long
from
way
the
down.
Aston.
It's a long way round here.
It's slippery out there, Perko. And well done, boys. Oh, great to see. Great move there. Great attempt by Perko.
Yeah,
John
yeah.
Boy just covering it all
Yeah.
the way through
Oh.
around the corner. Wasn't he?
It
Yeah.
was a cucumber. too.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, not rattling at all. Very smooth. Like I said, it's like the pensioner in the fast lane on the freeway. He's not even looking in his mirrors. He's just like driving away.
No idea.
Oh, again, we've gone a little wide there. See that? Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh,
Oh, Perko was
oh,
serious.
he's got him.
Look,
He's
yeah,
got
he's done
him.
it. He's got him.
He's got it.
Is it over? I don't know
He's
that it's
got it.
over just yet.
Oh, surely not. No.
Oh,
There you
Perko's
go.
got him.
Heroes on the final
Wow,
line. We know you can.
great move. Great move.
One lap to go. Big drift into the second last corner for McDonald. Massive drift there, Farmer.
Yes.
There we go. We probably have just quickly.
Yeah, sorry, just dragged Steve-O into the booth there, buddy. Just a little bit of time left on this lap. Couple of things, mate. How you feeling with the rain coming in the next 7 minutes? And the Castrol signs have gone from the car, mate. What's happening?
Yeah, so we all thought that Farmer will enjoy the fact that the rain's coming very shortly. Yeah, so yeah, interesting. It could be the first time that we see pits made other than the compulsory, you know, to get the tyres.
Great. Yeah.
And if you go early on the tyres, you may not make on fuel. So, you know, there's going to be some interesting strategies playing out, depending how wet it gets. And as yeah, the signage, well, you know, I better not do again what I did last week.
Okay.
Otherwise,
okay.
I might lose the car completely.
So is that the affecting the qualifying pace there? Is the financial sort of coming?
Oh, I pulled a PB in practice. Bad time to do it.
That's right.
Okay,
well done, Stephen.
Yeah, you're just
anyway,
going to grin up there, buddy. We better let you get back to it. We wish you the best, mate, and we're watching what happens.
All right, thanks, mate.
Thanks, mate.
Cheers, guys.
Okay, have a good race, bud. Oh, well done. Look at these guys. They bunch up good grid of cars here. I want to just pick up. We've just got to watch these front runners here through the first series of corners. Keep an eye.
Right down here. Look at this beautiful.
Keep an eye on Perkins Vinegar. This will be a battle. The opening few series of corners into this lap will be epic. So, all stays rolling. They look pretty good. Here we go. They're off. We're running round 7, Suzuka.
Oh.
I know, just a little bit of a touch on one of the Bentleys to Cossey's Merc. The rest of the field comes through relatively unscathed, except for I think that was Melling in the background getting a bit of a tickle too.
Yeah, someone else
putting the Audi off. Josh goes off. Vinegar, Ashley, feet. So I'm sure these boys are racing for keeps.
Yeah, so we just picked up on that little incident you mentioned there, Davo.
Yeah.
And, yeah, just I think with the slippery conditions.
Slippery condition, bit over braking, under braking.
And then McLaren of Anthony
Chesna.
Right up under the back wing there on BK.
He wants a bit of that Bentley as they come down into 130.
And you can hardly see it. You can hardly see it behind the Bentley there.
No, look at it. It's about 6 inches shorter than it. There you go.
There's some really hard racing everywhere throughout this field.
Yeah, it's tough to know where to watch. So I suppose we should pop back up the front. And we'll work our way back down.
Yeah, John Boy on the little around the end right, but even if we go right up the front, just keep an eye and keep our viewers up to date.
Aztec's struggling. Aztec looks like he's struggling with this, the wet.
The little bit of moisture that's coming down.
Yeah, definitely. He's because he sort of really hasn't put a foot wrong, but he's definitely back well off. Perkins is ranged really close up behind Vedigo here. I'd be interested to see whether he just makes a move under the wing of Vedigo down the back straight. The Merc surprisingly doesn't have the grunt to keep up with that Datsun.
Yes, Datsun's known for being really quite good under acceleration.
Look at Perkins up. The brakes on those Mercedes are just amazing. As we see Perkins range right back up behind the
really close down.
The Vetiga Nissan. Look at how close that is.
You got him? Is he going around?
No. Vetiga plays the game. Look at these two guys. This is pro.
Look out the back of Josh's car here. Perkins really close on the exit. One there. through here.
This is
Seems
just
to
top level
have-
stuff, Farmer. Look at the way he places that Merc. Slightly different lines between the two cars.
And then look at the acceleration as Josh gets the foot down
That-
there.
Yeah,
He's
that,
just pulled that gap
that-
on that Merc, yeah.
yeah, just that
Wow.
lay down grunt, and he's confident of the traction of it by the looks of it too. He's just got no problem with getting the foot down on it. See what the Datsun does coming out of here. I noticed when he came out of the next big corner, yes, he pulls nicely up the hill there, pulls away from Perkins, and here as they come down into Spoon, the left-hander, he gets a really just tidy run out of this onto the back straight, which just keeps the Mercedes back far enough, although Perkins had a little bit of a wriggle there.
Yeah, a bit of a wiggle up.
Yeah. But yeah, nice tight stuff there. Yeah, BK's no mucking around. He knows how wide he can make that Bentley, and unless Chestnut's got something big to pull out, he won't be getting past that pussy cam car. So.
In front of that there, Cameron May just having a bit of a look on, must have been Jake.
Yeah,
in the Lexus.
to get that car back up there, just looking at the side of Mays, the left-hand side of Mays, Aston, it looks awful. It's, it's very second-hand.
Ashley there, a lap down, having another shocker.
Really?
Yeah. I wonder if we had a little word with Ashley. We leave it be at the moment.
Oh. Personally, I'd leave him.
Well, I'm going to get him. Okay, sorry, just drags you into the comms box there, Ash, and noticing a hell of a night for you, mate. You've just been lapped by the front runners. Are you okay to talk to us about it?
Yeah, mate. Yeah, I got tangled up the first lap thing again.
Did
and,
you? Okay, we
and
missed
I've
that. We missed that, unfortunately.
Decided to go for a bit of strategy, so I'm on wets now.
Oh, you've gone for wets. Okay,
Yeah,
excellent.
gone for the wets and see
That's
if I
great to
can.
know.
But the pit crew didn't put any fuel in, unfortunately. But
Okay.
we'll worry about that later.
Yes, because the pit window hasn't opened, so you'll be pitting again anyway, won't you?
I'll have to pit it again for fuel at some stage. Yep.
Yeah, okay, alright, all the best, mate. Thanks for that update. We didn't pick up that you have wets on, so good luck. We'll leave you to it. Cheers.
Cheers.
Thanks, Ash.
Okay, so clearly head down there, and that's for position. He'll get that back with the rest of the guys pit, so good strategy there from Ash, just to try something different when you've got nothing else to lose.
Well, that's right. I mean, he doesn't have anything else to lose, and quite possibly could be the difference between a pretty shit race and half decent result. So it would be interesting to watch that Ferrari right there and see how Ash goes on it.
Yeah,
good call for getting him across to the comms box there, Farmer.
Pressure there.
I'll never argue with you, mate. Good work once
Just
again.
keep an eye out. There's some battle here, Damo, between Glenn, Aston, and John Boy.
Which is tightened right up.
Gleno.
Can he cover that? Oh, that is very close as the Jim's mowing. Bentley just
Nearly got it done on him, didn't he? Yeah, and he almost took to the grass too, mate, as you mentioned.
Oh, right.
Yes. And John Boy will be looking for a sniff. Clearly he's dispatched in right now. He's moved forward. And these two guys have brought on to Glen, haven't they? But Enright is still there, like I say.
Enright's just sitting there, he's
Yeah.
just thinking, okay, I don't think he wants to get close to that little dogfight there going on because he might get bitten.
He might get
So he looks like he's just holding back a few car lengths, and he's quite happy to, you know, pick up the crumbs if anything happens. Is Aztec, oh shit, looked like he had a bit of a wriggle into 130 there, and high speed corner. Aztec trying to pull the Bentley up. Left, right, left, right. Out onto the start finish straight. Glenn's in. The pit's
that
not
window
open yet.
I don't think it is, mate. So these guys are going for wets. They're realising they're not waiting for that pit window.
How? Wow.
When does it
I'm just trying to think that now. I'm just trying to calculate that. As
Oh,
they
and
just
look at this,
round up Wilson.
round up some guys. These guys have gone in and changed tyres.
Oh, that's Davison and Wilson. We've got Enright just tucking in behind there too, just trying to
Also
that
come through.
slow,
Yeah.
very difficult
We-
situation.
And these
Well-
guys have put wets on. That's Troy's got the yellow banded tyres.
Okay, so Troy's been in, and maybe Davison. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, I think these guys have gone in for wet tyres. So
Pick up on Enright, as he must be breathing a sigh of relief with Josh now no longer behind him and holding down in third position Aaron Enright. So
yeah,
good work.
great drive from Aaron.
Really good drive. I don't think he's been into the pits yet, so
No, those top
McDonald,
three have
no.
not pitted, so he'll
it'll be interesting to see.
the first one. Then if anything happens, ASIC may catch on to the back of him.
Well, that's the one that's going to be closest to him, isn't it?
Yes.
Really.
And ASIC is just looking at my timers here. A good 40.
Oh, well
50,
back.
50 seconds behind him, so a big gap. So these guys on slicks, this could still pay off for them, David. They've got a 50-second plus
for
gap
sure.
of
For
those
sure.
guys that have gone in, and that's a lot of time.
That is a lot
If
of
they
time.
can get to that pit window.
Has this pit window opened yet?
I
I just don't
haven't
even
seen
see
it
it on
come
my
up,
data.
mate. No, I haven't seen it
Run
come
away
up.
for a second there, so I can't see it up on my current information there. So
It can't be
It'd be
far away.
interesting.
How wet does it look? So, see what they did. Quite a lot of rain. Obviously coming from the straight here last time. And see the water on the track here.
we can.
And actually this is quite good. Just watching it bag, some front wheel drive in the corner. Caught it
Who we
nicely.
watching?
Just inside Pete's car there on the back of Bear.
Oh, nice. Look at that.
Bear with a big wiggle off the final turn, and really still got a good drive.
No mucking around.
Yeah, quite just seeing
Very
how
wet.
actually wet and did knock a car there. It is a handful. It is definitely a handful, boys. This is
Yeah,
a
and
tricky
these
corner,
guys-
this one too, isn't it? Especially in the wet.
It is. It's got.
Tight and tough on itself.
It looks like it's got plenty of camber. It's just got plenty of runoff. It really ticks all the boxes, but then when you try and drive it, it can be quite a tricky corner at speed. So, watching these guys, these cars
Bears
moving
off.
around like, oh, Bears off. Oh, that's a close re-entry there. As Pete takes a little bit of evasive action. Look, what I'd lost was actually our little list of regular sponsors to the stream, unfortunately. So I just had to duck away and grab that. Sorry, fellas. And we'll just take a moment now just to thank Hypercube Web Design and Online Marketing, GoBro Racing, New Look Painting, Outdoor Effects, Superior Joint Sealing, Spark Clean in Taupo, and Zero Vision Motorsport. Farmer,
Great
good.
stuff, buddy.
Sponsor us every week. We're on Twitch, people. Look out for the stream. Join us each week.
Yes, and all our videos stay on file at the ASRNZ YouTube account. They're on there forever. available via Twitch.
So yeah, when you're
For
all
the
old
next
and grey,
fortnight.
you can
Yeah.
show it to your grandkiddies and say, "Here's Dad crashing at Suzuka in the rain." But
Here's me getting it wrong. And here's me staying out on slicks getting it right.
Getting it right.
Waiting for the pit
exactly
one
right.
day to open.
That's right. And who are we watching there?
Just
Steve?
keeping an eye on the leader,
still in-
mate, just to make sure he's still leading.
and that
he is.
That he is. As
Yes.
he comes through 130.
Oh, and a big push there.
Big push. And he's not holding back on the slick tyre. Doing really well.
I haven't heard the pit window open yet.
Not either. I have not
Okay,
either.
and he's carrying on. He's carrying
Well,
on.
he has to. I think if he's run into the strategy we've been theorising, he's got to
Absolutely has
stay
to
out
carry
until that window opens. So we watch for another lap at least.
To come back on.
He
Race.
has done.
And he
Well
has
done,
lost 6
Josh.
laps, but he has come back again.
Kudos to Josh. These guys don't just throw in the towel and get back into it after a disconnection like that. Well done, boys.
I think we just
And
might
good
have
work,
missed a
Josh.
big move there between Chesner and McCullough. And I'm just going to just click the rewind there, Davo. See what we go on sort of side by side here. Somewhere. Oh, as we just see Chesner just drift a little bit wide in the corner and Jake gets right down the apex. And gets it done actually. Nice move there by Jake. In the wet, that Lexus is
Jake,
working well for him.
Yeah, Jake did
So
well there.
that was
It
for the
wasn't.
10, that's for the top 10 there.
It was worth the pressure, and only a slight mistake there from Chesner to allow Jake to just put enough of the nose of the Lexus up the inside of the McLaren there, and well done.
Well done.
Yeah, nice
and,
tidy work. And good work from both drivers there. Very wet conditions, very slippery, and could have easily gone pear-shaped. So, yeah, well done from both the boys
yeah,
there.
mate, just checking out a little bit of us ahead of those boys as well. BK Mule, good amount of pressure there coming from Mule on the back of BK's bumper. BK got it earlier from McLaren. Now he's getting it from the Lexus of Mule as he has a good look into one.
Yeah, Mule was, running in a really good position
Great
there,
pace
I
for,
think, at the moment.
eighth, isn't he? Yeah.
Yeah, Mule's, Carlo is, definitely progressed throughout the season and definitely got that Lexus hooked up in the wet here at Suzuka tonight. Doing a fantastic job. I'm sure BK's probably a little nervous with the Lexus literally melting the back bumper bar of the Bentley at the moment as he has a bit of a wriggle.
Wriggle on there.
So, yeah, I'm sure he's keeping an eye on that review there. He's these guys have got to be
Mule
careful.
in front of them, isn't it?
That is Mule in front of him. And
third
definitely
place,
holding his
mate.
own.
Yeah.
And they're racing for a position, and it shows in the attitude of Carlo's driving in the Lexus now, because he's not a backbone.
Yeah, he's holding his own there, isn't he?
Definitely holding his own. No mucking around as we see Josh Vatico moving well out and away from the field, way out of the race. Just collecting points for tonight as we see Carlo and Troy Wilson duck into the pits there.
Aztec over the back of Ian right there down the main straight.
Yes. Has the blowtorch
Little looky.
applied well and hot. Enright easily covers nicely. They both run the same rubber. Enright's had a top-notch race after last week where he just had the hell beaten out of him and had disconnection issues, I think, even in race 2. So yeah, tough week for Aaron last week.
Yeah, Aaron's had a couple of tough rounds, mate.
He has, and he's making up for it here. He's running well on the leader board in the championship points. and this is why. This is why he's consistently sitting around this position. As we see Aztec, are we on this Aztec?
Yeah,
showing
we
the nose
are
of the
on
Bentley?
this one. Yeah, on the guys at the front there that have just done that one stop there. Actually catching up. Aztec on Aaron, so Aaron
Yeah, we've
has
got to
only
keep
stopped
an eye on
once,
this.
hasn't he? So
I think Aaron might have only stopped once.
yeah, he went long,
And he'll want to
These
run the
boys
whole
are
distance.
real
I think
good, yeah.
he's played the same strategy as Perkins actually.
he has, yeah.
Yeah. So he ran into the pit window. He's done one change back onto the slicks.
Because I
And
always
as
see
we-
a dry line there too, David, on the track for me.
It's funny because it looks really hazy and it looks like it's got a little bit cloudier, but it's just the sun going down, I think, and it's just getting a little bit darker as we see the headlights shine on the roads a little bit more. Track's cool. Very close. Gleno's going to put pressure on Aztec for sure here.
Yeah, for sure. What a top medal now. Basic all over the back of it.
Lots of pressure and
Aaron's
definitely
car there.
definitely a dry line as we saw as they come up through Dunlop there. Down through these couple of corners as they run down into under the overpass and down towards the hairpin. Aztec well wide of the Bentley, just making sure that Jim's mowing car's doing its job out on the side of the track as Aztec ducks it up on the inside there. Hasn't got the
Yeah.
grunt.
Good
He's on the dry line.
Yeah.
Oh, the grunt from Enright's car just had the perfect line out of the hairpin, although a little wide. Is that Davison? Davison's gone back past Leno.
Yeah, I've just noticed that too. Maybe done made a bit of an error there. Somehow.
Gleno's gone back past Davison.
He has too.
Aztec, it's a ding-dong here with the four. Not much happening between Aztec and Enright. As Enright just big tank slap as he comes up out of Dunlop. Oh, tough call. He'll be so dirty. Oh, that's a shame. He'll only lose the 2 positions.
Yeah,
3 positions, should I say. Oh, dude.
Steve-O there just
Yeah, just getting out of the action. No, and Billings obviously struggled with that Audi all night. We just wonder whether it's a repercussion of maybe some sponsorship deals there, but yeah, he just gets out of the road and watches McDonald and Mule just run past. And Simpson, yeah.
Yeah, it's a terrible part of the track.
Oh, yeah.
Getting to be caught on and
As we just picked up on that, and Gleno's Aston goes a little wide as he tries to size up the situation. Sparks flying from the side of the Aston. Aztec clearly takes Simpson just very quickly, and it's just giving him that breathing space between.
Good little gap
Yeah.
yeah.
Which I'm sure he would enjoy, but you know how tenacious Gleno can be, and I bet you that gap will squeeze up pretty quickly. Yeah, for 8th and 9th.
And then we've got minute 50 to go now, so
Yeah,
this
Perko
will
well
be the
out in
last
front.
lap for those boys. Maybe one more. Perko will dictate if we've got one more to go or not.
Yeah, Perko well up around the back end of the circuit, up past the hairpin as the boys in second and third come across the start-finish line. Well played by Perkins. With one clean pit stop, staying on slicks through a pretty wet race. Yeah, good work. And this battle for second and shoes between Glenno and Aztec.
Still
And
going
like,
on, isn't it?
seriously, this is where the action is, and we've got 50 seconds left in this race. Perkins is going to do another lap, so
Perkos
there will
do
be
one
another
more.
lap.
Yeah, there'll be one more.
So watch this space for second position. Like I said, Glenno squeezed that gap up pretty bloody quickly.
Neither is on the final lap. Give me the one you can.
He's gonna have a crack.
Just jump on one with that.
He won't not have a go. Glenno whining, the Aston up. Trying to get that slingshot off the back wing of the Bentley, but the Bentley's just got in a straight line as they dip into 130. Look at how fast that is. Can Aztec stop it? Struggled a few times throughout the race, pulling that thing up there.
Glenn with a nice line through there, but Aztec's still able to get a reasonable run out of the final section.
Yeah, good, clean
One to go now.
steering from both. Here we go. They dip into one.
Oh, and a big bit of pressure from Glenn. Just to start the lap light.
Up through the S's. Awesome series of corners there.
Well, you almost probably thought about something there.
Every corner leads into the other. There's no way you can pass up through here. Up out of Dunlop, I think they call this. Glenn right on his tail. No mistakes this time.
Yeah, good drive.
Here we go. Aztec struggle through here through the night. No, not a foot wrong. Not a foot wrong
Sparks
again.
are flying. Glenn's got the run here, mate.
No
Here we
mistakes. Side by side. Oh, not quite. Aztec is in the room as he squeezed him enough.
Has finished the race.
Oh, we've just seen
Perkins.
Perkos has just won the race, mate. Just really hope I keep an eye on what's going to happen here for second and third.
Down towards Spoon.
More pressure from Glenn and Kane.
Can he get that Aston just in the right position to get the run off this corner? It's just too much aero wash off the back of the Bentley. Gets wide.
The Bentley
Gets
made
sideways.
a big wiggle down there. Would
Here
have
we
lost
go.
him.
What's this?
Well, Glenn's got
Oh,
him. Which way does it
side by
go?
side.
Oh, it's a great
Oh.
drag race. Oh,
Oh.
a little cover. And then just
Wow.
upset the Bentley enough. Oh, he's gonna bring
What
it.
an awesome finish as the fireworks go off. Well done, Perkins. Well
well
done,
done,
Glenno. Aztec was third. Man, what a great battle, buddy. Well done.
That definitely went to the wire, didn't it?
Enright for fourth.
Enright.
That's awesome.
Great drive to come. Just quickly
I think
drag
I
you
think
into
his
the
name's
box
Jeff.
There, Jeff Burst. Sorry to distract you, mate, on your first night in. Have you got a minute to talk to us?
Yeah, sure, why not? I got a whole lap actually.
You got it. Yeah, good stuff, mate. So
Oh,
just,
we don't want to distract you, you know. 'Cause,
Yeah.
You know, being a new guy and all, we just wanted to make sure you sort of had your stuff together there, Jeff.
Yeah, got to keep it green apparently. keep it in the green. I'm like, what green?
oh yes,
Oh, I
this
found
is
the
all
green.
new to you. So yeah, so welcome aboard, mate. We just want to say welcome to ASRNZ, and
cheers, man.
we've been watching you into the top 10 there in qualifying, and we'll be keeping an eye on your progress.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Hopefully the Bathurst guys are with me.
Yeah. What's your
Yes.
plan, mate? What's your plan? You going to fang it, or are you going to? Hey, what's the
I was
story?
keeping off the walls, mate.
You going to take to these boys, or you just going to keep it clean and make sure you finish?
Oh, I just try and keep away from these other guys, man. They're all running to championships, so I'm not going to be
Yes.
shy. I'll certainly put it where I need to, but
Yeah, nice. So we noticed you took the handful of a car there, picking the McLaren, mate. Are you feeling comfortable with that one? Are you?
I didn't really try anything else. I just
Okay.
I had
Okay.
Okay.
So
Okay.
you're regretting it, or
We
you
don't
still
want to
happy with
curse
that?
you. We don't want to curse you.
That's okay. It
Yeah.
feels fast.
Yeah, good stuff. Well, we wish you all the best, buddy.
Yeah, thank
We
you.
do, we do.
Cheers, guys.
Leave you to it. Thanks, mate.
Cheers, man.
Thanks, Jeff.
Oh, good stuff, Davo. And
Okay.
Just grab.
We need Pussy Man, Pussy Cam.
Hey, just gonna drag our Chris Cab driver down into the combox there. Have you got a minute to talk to us, MK?
Yeah, have to. Yeah, how you guys?
Oh yeah, good on you, bud. Just wanted to say well done again on another top qualifying. Seemed to be really strong in the last few rounds.
Absolutely.
Yeah, look, it's been really stable around here. That's my main aim. It's just a stable car. It may not be the fastest, but yeah, stability is what's going to keep me up there, hopefully.
Yeah, well, it sort of showed that, like Farmer just mentioned, the last couple of rounds, that car's looking really solid on track, man, and really put the pressure on some of the field there. So and climbing up the points ladder.
Yes,
So
absolutely. Yeah.
definitely got eyes on Buddy.
Yeah,
It's looking good.
it also helps. It also helps when you can do all the rounds as well.
Yeah, funny that.
Yes.
You get race fit, don't you?
You do, and your setup evolves as well with it.
Yeah.
So
they're
So-
biased.
awesome, mate. Car's looking great.
Awesome.
Great driving. We'll let you go as you've got to form up here as we run down to the end of the circuit. Awesome work.
Great guys.
Okay.
Thank you
All
very
the best,
much.
mate. Good luck.
Talk to you later.
Take care.
Oh, good stuff there, Davo. Get a quick word in there for a couple of the boys.
Well,
BK
the track's
there.
long enough.
Yeah.
We could have probably had a word with half a dozen of them, really.
We could have, and I hope everyone's got their cup of tea made actually and come back to watch the start of this race. As we see, Kenny there, just a bit of,
Kenny.
having a bit of a sneaky look at the back, noticing.
He's having a bit of a shake and a wiggle, and as we go around the final turn, the boys stage up. Better get to front row. McDonald. Here we go.
Here we go, here we
Bam.
go. Oh, Josh straight away. Good start. As they round it into
Oh,
first
JB
corner.
covers his line. McKellar's puts pressure on Aztec and probably suffers from it.
Oh, looks great as we see the whole field.
Oh,
just
look
rip
at the
past
field.
us there. Noticing Ryan there starting from the
Over
pit
the
lane.
crest. Yeah. Into turn 2, McKellar, BK, Chesna. The new guy, Jeff Burst, Aaron Enright. Nice stuff, guys. What have we got going on here?
Noticing the Aztec back a couple of spots there. Oh no, sorry, it's just our data.
It's our data
Our
just
data
goes
just-
crazy after the start of the race, guys. I
Absolutely.
apologise if we call a few things wrong, but visually we can see Josh pulling
Josh
away
and John gone.
with
a little bit there.
McDonald in tow. Yes,
Aztec.
Aztec just sitting in that gap as he quite often does. McKellar and BK right behind, and I can't see BK holding back too long. I think he knows that Bentley's got something to give. tonight. Chesno, Enright, and then the new guy, Jeff Burst. So, yeah, Enright in a bit of a McLaren sandwich there. Cameron May up behind. Cameron May, God, he's only been in the series half
the rounds.
half the rounds, and he's into it as they come down to the final through the chase. Nice work from the whole field, really, Farmer. There, very tidy stuff down to the final corner.
Yeah, looks good and a nice clean lap so far. I think Davo, with most of the boys seem to be coming around. Turn. Great training car still starting the race here. Trying to get some good camera shots for you guys. Grab the whole field coming down the straight there.
Absolutely.
And
Fantastic start, Farmer.
way to go there.
All the way down the field. Doesn't look like we've had anybody drop
I
off.
don't think we have it all, Davo. Nice low clean lap.
So not, yeah, very
One of the
tidy.
toughest tracks too to
Oh,
do that on.
oh.
So
Oh, you know it.
well done there. And Josh just really with the hammer down out there. Already put it in.
Yeah.
Good
And
sectors
just-
actually.
Yeah, and just
Okay.
kind of, like, even just on the second lap, just trying to push that gap between McDonald, which will be critical just to get the tyres to back off later in the stint. Remembering, Farmer, that we have no compulsory pit stop on there.
Yes,
As we
exactly,
forgot in the
Davo.
last enduro.
Yeah, so as we get it wrong, we do go and work out what we're supposed to get right.
Yes,
And,
and
we
we've
are
got,
we are learning. We are still
yes,
learning.
we've got a little notepad here now, so we're sort of we write shit down now. So, but yeah, Aztec again in third, just sitting in that little space which we quite often see. McKellar, BK, McKellar's Lexus in practice has been lightning. So if he can keep that thing in a straight line, I can see McKellar doing something tonight. Chesna, who's going down the field there? It's Jeff Burst, the new guy.
Is that Jeffrey? Is that who he is?
Yeah.
Too? And
So let's do that. Let's do that.
Just watching him coming down through the dipper there, Dave.
Yeah.
Possibly already lost him a chunk actually.
No, I think we lost that at the top of the hill there. So
Yeah, unlucky for Jeff.
unlucky for Jeff, but still on track and still pointing in the right direction.
Yeah,
Melling
good
all
little
over the
battle
back
there,
of Benny's
yeah.
car.
I think the LD will be quite good now, got on there.
This will be a good little drag race to watch. Look at Melling out. This is a clean drag race. Out in the wind. Melling quite all top end.
Steve-O's got him in the top end there.
And did ready get back.
Oh! Oh, and a big spin there from Steve-O.
Big spin.
Oh, and a
very-
beautiful pirouette back on. Look at that.
Oh, very light touch too from Stephen. That I can
don't-
hardly see a scratch on that car. Like seriously, did it touch the wall? It looked like it touched the
I think just a little touch up there. Very light
Oh.
touching. Very lucky to get away with that, Steve-O. And beautifully put it back on track with a
Stephen.
nice re-entry.
Stephen.
And well done, take a bow, Steve-O.
Yeah, that's worth points.
And that will help the check come back
Yes.
actually in the mail, obviously, for the next round,
do
possibly.
you think we'll see some Castrol sponsorship on
Maybe,
that car next
maybe.
week?
But, you know, if he can climb back forward from there, I think it show a bit of promise.
Well, if anything, it proves that if he does go back on the car, he won't scratch at all. So it's just
Maybe you can borrow those ones that just stick on the side for the day and give them back.
yeah, that's right.
Yes.
So yeah, nice work from Stephen. Good recovery, bro. That's
Yeah, good
tidy
recovery.
stuff. As we see the sun start to come up, early start for this race today.
Yeah, nice early start there, 6 o'clock.
6 o'clock start, so yeah, a little bit, as you just see him run through the skyline there, little bit of sun starting to peek over the horizon.
Ash was a bit of heat on Cameron there.
Yeah, Ashley looking speedy in the Ferraris, but has May actually come past Ash, or is Ash still behind
Ash
May?
is still behind, possibly there. May out-qualified with a bit of a mistake there.
That Ferrari's looking very tidy across the top of the hill as they drop down into the Forest Elbow there and out onto the straight. Oh. Now, this is what I was talking about earlier. That Aston looks like it has a little less wing than Vedica's Ferrari on it. It might explain why Vedica was very tight up behind it across the top of the hill, but May just stretches that, although only a small amount, he stretches that lead down the straight. And then again, even in that braking area on the final turn there, Vedica right up behind the Aston of May. So, yeah, interesting to watch here. This is probably a good lap. These guys are very tight at the moment. This is an interesting lap to watch.
We might go car with
Vedica out on the side. This is like a true drag race here. So this is a classic example of the slip. Vedica's all over it. May have backed off there actually, but
he has. He's taken him.
So nice work from Ash there. Plenty of pressure. The Ferrari's looking solid, and definitely pressure where pressure was due to take that position. So yeah, nice work, Ash.
Yeah, and instantly Ash there, sort of gapping it, like you say, across the top twisties. Probably running a little bit more aero.
A little bit more aero, yeah, I think
Loving
so.
the corners.
The car looks very solid, and yeah, just I mean, the only consolation is they lose a little bit down the straight, but like, look at them across the top. There's so much time that Bathurst made across the top. You know, it's such a tricky place to drive. You know, with the elevation changes and the way it drops off the hill and runs up the hill. So
yeah, great watching the camera come down through that downhill section there, out the back of Ash's car there, looking.
Yeah.
Really see the elevation.
See that elevation. Seconds. Look at bursts. Just unbelievable catch.
Oh, and he hit the wall going into he hit the wall prior to that. That's upset the car. Big off.
Look at that. Unbelievable.
And then manages to gather it up actually and gets down through the dip nice and clean.
Oh.
And we carry on. We
carry on into the chase. I'm sure Melling is just looking at the back of that McLaren, he can just smell the blood, you know, like he's just thinking, oh, it's only a matter of time. But yeah, well done from Jeff Burst. He's actually pushing really hard.
He is.
Yeah.
And a great little bunch actually in front of them with Phil Tabor there with Nick, B-Dog, Beer. Oh, and who was that? We just saw.
Mule. That was Mule's Lexus. Yes, Spears. Oh,
there's tears.
Humanity.
We're going to have to rewind that. Just watch him come around that turn again. And just going to catch him. And he's all over the back of Pete going into turn 1. Oh, he's on the grass prior to that. Chucks it in deep. Really just spears off.
Yeah.
Just a whole heap of oversteer on exit there.
And a whole heap of hurt. The wall.
And his car really looking worse for wear now, David. It's
very
coming out the top.
Actually, I'm just watching it actually run up the hill there at the BP.
Yeah, isn't it? Yeah.
That's a busted ass looking. front of it looks like a drop crab, you know, like...
And unfortunately he did that right on pit exit, so he's got the longest route to get back.
Longest in lap you've ever done.
Possible,
So,
yeah.
so unfortunate there for Mule. Yeah, but that's racing at Bathurst.
Steve-O Jeffro
what can I
battle
say?
continues, mate. I'm noticing these two boys stuck together here for the first part of the race. A good 20 minutes now.
And this is where we're at. And like seriously, I thought Melling quite possibly would have got round Jeff by now, with Jeff being such a newbie and all. But Melling still just showing some respect.
Yeah.
Yes, that's right.
And probably buying his time, knowing that Jeffro will probably have another little something not too near future.
Something with one of the walls. Yeah.
Yes,
So,
yes.
but, yeah, well done. We could probably call him Jeffro, actually. He's doing okay. But anyway, get a little bit tangled up, both in the Lexi.
Yeah, nice stuff there. Just look,
Hard to
nice.
where do you want to watch?
Yeah, no, we're just keeping an eye on the Bear Grylls. Good to battle there at the moment, Davo.
It's getting tight.
Great little battle between the Toyota
Oh,
boys here.
oh. Got to just run a little wide.
I tell you,
at the
Gunter
elbow
will
there.
have a go. He won't be shy if there's a chance. So, and Bill know it. There's been a bit of rivalry, I think, between these two.
Yeah, nice. We like that.
And
Good.
good run here.
Oh. Very tight up behind Grills' car there from Gunther, and
You can see Bear
Okay.
using all the track and a little bit of grass as well, just to get the most out of it.
yeah, making that overpriced Camry look very wide. So yeah, well done, Bear. Here we go. This is a reasonably tight field for a Bathurst race.
Yes, 22 minutes in.
Yeah, through this big pack here, it's a very tidy looking field.
It is actually
You know,
B-Dog
us-
pick. These two will win a
Oh,
pass
here we go. Oh.
Bear with the inside line there, and although Gunter kind of had a good run on him, he really
He
couldn't,
did. He
couldn't-
showed the nose.
Yeah, the track didn't go the right way for him, and he thought better of that. Very fast section of the track, actually, through there. So the sparks flying out of the back of
Didn't
that
want to do the Ambrose.
the Ambrose Murphy.
Brendan Murphy.
reunion,
Yeah.
yes.
It still hurts.
It does, it cuts us deep, mate. Don't you worry about that. Just noticing John still in second place here, but only 2.4 seconds behind Josh, so still reasonably in touch.
Yeah.
And then a good 10 seconds back to Aztec in third. So another couple of good solid performances up there. Still got to keep it together though for another 55 minutes.
He
Good luck
does,
to
and that's the challenge. I mean, Bathurst is, you know, like it's just that sort of place where, and we see it year after year with the V8s. We see Enright
with the big bad touch-up move there.
Is it the witching hour? I was
To the
just about
chase,
to go
wasn't it?
into it. It's just like
Yes.
you get to that certain point in the race, and you know all that concentration, and you start to relax, and you start to get in your rhythm, and then bam, you make the mistake. You
Yeah.
relax too much, as we see Enright just totally misses brake marking
Just
to
just
to
by
change.
smidges,
Oh,
wasn't it? And when you're doing so slow speed.
So,
Yeah.
such a difficult track. Luckily, both drivers there, actually, Farmer, seem to just skip over the sand pit there and gather it all together.
Yeah, noticing that
not too far behind. That's Governor.
that is good
I think that this is actually back marker. Yes, he is.
Yes, you are.
So,
It's actually back in 18th place there. These two
Yeah.
6 and 7.
So Vedica not too far behind, but
yeah,
lucky
nicely.
stuff
Yeah,
from
very
those
lucky
boys.
stuff. And that Bentley was actually very solid, wasn't it? It really absorbed the Aston into the side there, and the air suspension clearly, coming into play
made
there.
a difference.
Absolutely,
That's right.
yeah. It didn't really actually shake it that much.
The top runners just come out pretty well unscathed. Here we go. Look at these two
Watch
boys.
these two.
Watch this.
These
Watch
two
this.
come in.
Oh,
And look how close Jeff was parked behind the back bumper of Bear's car there.
I'm
And he's had to back it up. He's backed it up.
I'm thinking half factor two. I'm thinking, how's Jeff going to get out of that?
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
going to have to back the car up.
And we've just seen Jeffro back it up. They probably see Bear.
So Bear moved off earlier. Bear moves off.
There goes Steve-O's Audi.
There goes Steve-O's Audi. So there you go. Burst is still on the jacks.
Yeah, Jeffro's still in there. And
I
wonder if he's repairing the damage, David.
I don't know whether he's briefed his pit crew either about how difficult this shit is.
Oh no, he's
Oh,
moving.
he's off.
He's moving. Okay, Jeffro's going to lose. I think they'll lose in response.
He might lose a couple there.
Burgos and the Crozies and whatnot, but these other guys that turn up consistently front runners.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. And you only got to look at the way the whole pack has stepped up tonight. 2 or 3 or maybe 4 in some cases positions with a few of the top end guys and the mid to top end guys dropping out. So yeah, good, awesome race. Again, it's just still like so unpredictable, Farmer. Really, it's because it's Bathurst. It just doesn't matter when the fast guys are gone. Anybody could just shit themselves any time. So,
This will be interesting with the Peter Bear battle there because as
Oh,
we come through, they'll be getting the blue flags.
and they'll get a little bit nervous.
When you're in Pete's position, you're always thinking, am I trying to throw on beer?
Well, you would.
Or is that just the way I think, mate?
Pete want to go a little bit earlier than.
Maybe he does. I mean, if he can clear beer, obviously, the beer deal with John Burst is going to give him a little bit of reprieve, possibly. And the blue flags are being waved, Dave, as we see the
The
marshals
blue
there
flags
doing
are
a
up.
great
Yes,
job.
I see that now.
And also down the front straight.
Okay, so
again,
you would expect to see the two Grills and Aspie. Aspie
and you
clearly
see
pulls
Pete,
over.
yeah, adhering to
I think Grills will be seeing that in his mirror. He'll be pulling over as soon as McDonald gets anywhere near that car, that Camry. So
now this is where Pete needs to tag on to the back of John Burst
so
and
this
really
is
take
where
advantage
the
of
advantage.
when beer slows down for John.
So he needs to ambulance chase his car.
Absolutely, mate.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I'm hearing you. It's always the quickest way.
Yes. and really Bear here.
Oh, very close.
Yeah.
Bear's got nowhere to hide. You know, like we're in that complex of corners. Like even here. Oh, gets
Really
out of the way.
frustrating, isn't it, when it's that sort of section of the track?
I mean, thankfully for McDonald, he's not got any pressure from behind. But Bear really had nowhere to go there. You know, like he's still got to hold his line and keep the car in a safe, you know, like driving position.
It is a bit
like
tricky because you can't slow down too much, can you?
No.
And then just you're unsure which way to go, what, and the track's going to change very quickly up there.
Oh, Aspie.
But Pete's managed to get up on this, and this is sort of saying that something kind of comes of it.
He's chasing the ambulance.
And he's gone through. he's gone through. He has. Yeah, and great stuff.
Yeah, nice work from Peter there.
And you have to say that John played a little bit of a part in that pass there somehow, David, with you know, just breaking the concentration of the two drivers and
for sure,
Bear not knowing what to do there, and then all of a sudden Pete's taking him down Conrod. So that's the sort of thing that you're looking for.
What an awesome race, Farmer.
Yeah, awesome race.
Bathurst again, delivery. Some scary moments. Yes, see him slide through the chase there. Plenty opposite lock in the Datsun. Again, ducks in deep to the final turn. Bam, there you go, the check's out. Nice work. Jono under the bridge, down to the final corner. Flames licking from the side of the Aston. Nice work. Aztec. Look, this is just Aztec doesn't muck around. He's quick as, and you see how far back this Bentley is on those two top guys. That is a long way back. It just shows you how quick those two top guys will run, and then flash of the headlights from Aztec, and an awesome job in third